Hello, my fellow gamers and geeks. Welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. This one right here. And today, we are playing Ocean Odyssey. We're on the 91st episode. And yeah, last time we played, they fought something big. And it was a fairly... It actually challenged them for once, and I'm pretty pleased about that. So, anyway, would the players who are present today introduce themselves and their characters?
I am playing not a reptile. He isn't a reptile, and he is a warlock. He is also a warlock bard.
Yep. And you are an awakened Deinonychus.
Yes. He's a fancy dinosaur.
He's got feathers. So, who next?
Hi, I want to get this done very quick because I want to eat. Hi, I am Demios. I am a paladin, fighter, warlock, sorcerer. Yes, I've got more stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to make terrible life decisions and potentially not kill the party.
Yep. But
hopefully,
you're chromatic dragonborn, so evil is in your blood.
Yeah, kill the party! I mean, nothing.
You done?
Yeah, he's done. Go for it, Vastor.
Okay. I'm Vastor. I am a gift fighter, artificer, ranger.
Nice.
Who fights with dual pistols.
Hippo man.
Yep, I am a hippo man who wields two, what I'm guessing are fairly large-looking guns just to fit the hippo hands.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, Goldie's not going to be able to join us today because their player is sick. Seaman Key will be joining us later when they're done with work. Captain Kitty, would you please?
Hi, I'm the captain of the ship.
The Chaos. Kitty.
I'm a druid, rogue, ranger, cleric. No, actually, I think this one I'm just a druid, rogue, cleric.
Yeah, rogue, druid, cleric. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Tia. That's the range. No, is she range? I cannot remember. Been a long, weird week.
We've all been there.
Yeah, and I am a shifter.
Yes.
And also, apparently, still in denial, party mum.
Well, you're the captain. Of course you're responsible for the party.
Oh, I want to be like mum though. I just want to be like maybe that chaotic responsible aunt.
The chaotic irresponsible aunt, you mean, yes?
Yes, but I can't be irresponsible anymore.
But Mom, we need you.
No, go to bed.
I'm not tired.
Oh, you'll be tired in a minute. Go to bed.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Or I put you to sleep. Is essentially Kitty's motto now.
So, yeah. So what happened? What happened last time we played?
Last time we played, Captain Kitty came off the ship to help the rest of us with the fight we were in. Knocked down a huge swath of forest with her draconic attacks. She had shape-changed into an ancient sapphire?
Yes.
Amethyst? One of the gem dragons.
One of the gem dragons.
We decided that we wanted to get off the planet after that, we needed to get back to the ship after that, because some of us have been severely hurt in the fight and accidentally getting caught in the crossfire of Captain Kitty's attacks, because we were hiding in trees or flying on brooms or and other ways above the heads of everybody else, and thus right in the right in the vector of her attack.
Oh, right, yeah.
Line of, yeah. My brain just wouldn't work.
Yeah, so...
as we got to the ship,
well, I believe the ground had already started to rumble. Like, there
was rumbling, and we got away from the
basically
worm-like creatures.
This planet's version of purple worms. Yeah.
Yeah, this whatever kind of purple worm variants these things were, giant burrowing worm creatures. We got away from them. And we're like, now we really need to leave. As we hit to the ship, the planet's guardian showed up and said, "You have angered the planet. Yada yada yada. You will pay." And Captain Kitty was like, "No," and it burned her. And we were like, "All right, fuck you," and we fought it.
Fight. Mm-hmm.
And it proved to be a very difficult foe because it wouldn't stay put. It kept bouncing back and forth 120 feet at a time.
It kept teleporting. Yep.
And turning invisible.
Yep.
And
generally just being an ass of a fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Until Laughter was finally able to hit it with a lucky blind fired shot.
Mm-hmm.
And brought it down.
Yes. And once it was on the ground, it was a lot easier.
And we decided we were getting off the planet at that point and into orbit, so that we could recover before moving on to the next world or dealing with figuring out who was going to get the creature's sword.
Yes.
By setting up a round of tournaments for the crew.
Captain Kitty's plan, excuse me, is to have you all fight each other to see who wins the sword.
I'll also need you all to fill out this form. Say I'm not responsible for any injuries you may sustain in this battle.
You're telling us to fill out the forms.
Captain,
right,
you're the one that's
responsible.
Yeah.
It's a waiver.
Just fill out these forms.
Just sign this paper.
I see there isn't any dental on here.
I've got some dental for you. Punch you a lot until your teeth fall out.
As much as that dental plan does seem quite fun, we don't have insurance to cover that.
Risk of lost limbs does not fall upon you skipping work. What?
Look.
Not when there's magic.
Off, that's fine. But I am not covering your dental plan. That is at your own risk.
Not when there's magic that can fix lost limbs.
But there's no magic dentistry.
That
technically, yes, I think
regeneration. Yeah.
At least
a regeneration.
No order of dentist.
Regeneration spell would, in theory, replace anything that had ever been removed from you. It would seal up your piercings. It would undo your tattoos. Replace lost teeth, grow hair back, regrow your foreskin, everything.
Oh,
I love the last one you tried to add in.
I did, yeah. I'm not sure I needed that last bit. That's a little TMI, but okay.
Anthony?
Yes?
Has someone done this to you before? It's actually come up in a session.
No.
It is a session where it came up.
It is a
I'd
very...
like to grow back my foreskin, please.
No, that has never come up in a session. Not one of mine, anyway. Anyway. So. while you are resting, you get a 2-hour downtime. What are you doing with your downtime?
I think I remember saying I was practicing calligraphy.
Yes.
Demios is trying to find a pen to fill out this health and safety risk assessment.
Did Kitty not provide you with a pen?
I'm
It's
pretty
Kitty.
sure I provided you guys with pens.
First of all, it's Kitty. Do you really think she would give us a pen? She'll probably go fight to the death to get the pen to sign the paperwork to fight to the death.
Remember,
No, I handed out quills to everyone.
She wants
remember
you
to make it truly official, you must prick your finger and sign it in blood.
Yeah, no, we're not. We don't. The health plan doesn't require you to sign anything in blood.
It's not an infernal contract.
Yeah,
Yet.
Demios is still looking for a pen. Mainly because you
You were handed a pen! And ink!
No, you
And blotting
you
paper!
handed him a
And
feather.
sand! And all of it!
You handed me a feather. What do you think Demios is going to see there? You gave me a feather.
You've never... Are you saying you've never actually used a pen?
It's Demios. Do you really think he's ever written before?
Then what do you... What do you know what are you actually looking for, then?
Something that can, like a brush or something that looks like it can actually be used to write with, not a feather.
Okay, so you're gonna pick up a tar brush.
If he can do it, then yes.
It's probably gonna be a little bit unwieldy, given that it's a tar brush.
Damios, stop. Watch what I do and follow along. Dips the quill in the ink bottle, signs the thing, spreads the sand, the way you
Lots
use
the excess ink, yeah.
Now you leave it to dry for a few minutes before you turn it in.
Did you read it?
The captain said to sign it, that's all I needed to hear.
Well, I mean, you
What?
can read it if you want, but I doubt you'd understand it if you can't figure out how to use a quill.
What do I need to roll to read this thoroughly in case she's put anything like
Wait.
you hand over your organs or something?
You believe you have the ability to read when you can't write?
Yes. Because real
That
world
makes
me
no fucking
can
sense!
read. No, because real world me can read a damn sight better than write.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Where is that shit?
Ooh.
Kitty, is this designed to be deliberately vague and obscure, difficult to understand, or is it fairly clear?
It's fairly clear because I
Okay.
don't want to get in trouble with insurance and all that stuff.
Then, you can, Demios, you see exactly what the clauses are. That basically, you're fighting for the sword, but if anybody gets injured during the tournament, it's on you. That's basically it, right, Kitty?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. And he essentially just gets the ink, just tips it on this page, just skipping the entire process.
He
There you
just
go.
pours the ink onto the page, completely obscuring the rest of the writing on the page.
Yes.
Ah, you muppet. Okay.
There you go.
I would also just read it and sign it.
Uh-huh. Kitty, this is not a legally binding contract. Would you say that Demios is disqualified?
No, but I'm gonna give him another shot at signing it. I will.
You're
give
going to hand him
a-
another copy.
Well, I will give him a lesson on how to use the quill and how to write. It's illegible.
Vaster already tried that.
I'll just grab his hand and just write for him.
Do you allow her to guide your hand across the page and sign it for you?
No, because he's finding this very awkward. Why are you holding my hand?
I am teaching you how to write. Your captain demands it.
If you want him to
sounds like
sign
a
the
dictator.
paperwork quickly, just have him make an X. We'll know
Yeah.
who it is. It's
Or
the
a
person whose
handprint
signature
or
isn't
something.
my full signature.
You better clean your hand up after this.
Ooh,
Not
handprint.
having ink all over the ship.
He essentially just pours the ink on his hand and slams on the page. Yay!
He does it. I swear.
That's such a fucking...
God.
Didn't do it right. Is it a handprint?
Again, he's done it over, like, most of the letters, completely obscuring any information on that fucking page, making the contract essentially useless.
No,
Pulled out another contract.
How many did you have prepared?
I don't.
You remember that there is no
photo.
photocopiers. You would have had to have written out each of these contracts by hand.
Yeah.
Wait, couldn't the fabricate spell remake these?
Well, yes, but I don't think she has fabricate.
I do not.
It's
She's
fair
going to
enough.
fold it up. So the paw print
Would be on the back.
handprint. Yep.
A thumbprint, maybe, would probably be adequate, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Fine.
Norda, do you have a way to clean his hand?
I have
Presto.
Prested. I have Presto. That could help.
Yeah.
I do. How about crisp high five?
That's because that was the last one I had written down.
Captain, I'd like to shake your hand.
Norda, please, before he makes a mess.
If you want, tell me
Clean your
how.
hand first.
I'll clean your hand out, and then
Are you going to allow him to clean your hand?
Sure. Deborah doesn't mind being waited on.
he'll
Okay.
go and Presto you.
Prestidigitation. Clean. You know, just so you know, you can also use prestidigitation to dirty somebody.
Oh, I know. But then that will result in me getting my next room out. So
I just, for future reference.
oh, I know.
Okay. So, Simon Key's probably wandering around the place, worrying about something. I don't remember.
I will have gotten Key to sign hers.
Cool.
His, I mean.
His. And Goldie? Or are we going to say Goldie's still sleeping? Just to make this easier.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright then.
Need to get his paw print for the health insurance.
So, are you going to take his print while he's sleeping?
Yes.
Even though, since he's sleeping, he won't be able to participate in the tournament anyway?
But this is just, for if we go to a different port and
Just
like
CYA.
that, like documents. Like, to make sure everyone on the ship is properly documented.
Okay.
So, wait, what about the monkey? You said it's illegal to have the monkey on the ship.
No.
What
I got
monkey?
papers for him.
You mean Seaman Key?
Yes, I have papers for him.
Did the monkey sign them willingly?
Yes!
Yes.
And they're not really a monkey. They're a sentient creature. They would probably be screaming at you themselves about that.
The monkey. I'm a cracking kin and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, who's going first in the in this PvP nonsense?
Right. Probably
How are we doing this, Captain?
Right.
Yeah, it's up to
I
you.
want you all to draw names from this hat.
Oh,
Go.
okay. Okay, so let's all right. I'm going to write down okay, that works. I was going to write down people's names next to a number and then have you roll, but if you've already got something.
Oh
Then-
no, I was going to start having the same idea as you, so you can do it if you want. It might be easier.
All right.
So, are we rolling a D3, D4?
Hold on. I will tell you in a moment.
Be patient, my good man. Be patient.
I don't think Dan knows.
Very
that.
well, sir.
Ah,
Okay. So for the moment, until other players are available, it is a D4. Who wants to roll first?
I will do
I
that.
can.
Do you want to go?
Okay. Vasta is matched against Vasta.
Beat yourself up.
Put that name back in the hat and pick a different one.
No, I would have loved to see that fight. I cast magic
we
missile
can-
on myself.
Oh God.
If anyone had the magic to do it, I would totally. Okay. Vasta is fighting Notta.
Ooh,
Which
cool.
means Kitty is going to be fighting Demios.
Hello.
Roll initiative, folks.
Ooh, this was
I don't have my character sheet up.
Get your character sheet up.
helpful.
19.
I gotta get my spell
That's
awareness
17.
up as well. That's like a whole different ball game because I gotta open like 2 browsers for it. Not 2 browsers, 2 tabs.
Okay.
Oh, I have to do the same.
It's just easier to have them on D&D Beyond.
So, Demios on 19.
Oh yeah, before we start, what are the rules?
It's basically play fighting. The hit points are going to be used to track whether basically the first 0 loses, but they're not. It's not real damage. It's not
Yeah.
permanent. As soon as the fight is over, you're back at full hit points. Does that make sense?
Mm.
It's tournament rules. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need
And nothing
Kitty's.
got bound.
I need Kitty's roll.
Perfect.
What does Kitty roll?
Getting the spells up. And let's do 20 plus. Ugh. Why do I keep doing that? No, that got away. There we go.
That was a horrible roll.
Nice.
Nat 20.
That works out really well, actually. All right. First up, Kitty, and your target is Demios. Let's say you start 60 feet apart from each other. Dueling rules. So,
Okay.
what do you do?
I am going to use Draconic Transformation.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go full dragon for this fight, otherwise I don't think it would be 100% fair.
She's already holding back. Interesting. Alright. So with a roar, you draw on the magic of dragons to transform yourself, taking on draconic features. You gain the following benefits until the spell ends. You have blindside to 30 feet. You have a breath weapon that extends to a 60-foot cone, doing 68 force damage on a failed dex save, half as much on a success, and wings that give you a flying speed of 60 feet. So, that was your bonus action. What do you do with your action?
I am going to use my breath weapon.
What is your breath weapon?
It's a 60-foot cone. You need to make a dex save.
Thank
It's
you.
force damage
Yes,
as well.
yes.
I just need another save.
That is actually part of the same bonus action, so you can do something else after this as well.
Oh.
Yes.
Lila,
What did I need to make?
the spell save DC for Kitty is what?
I'm not sure if we...
Looks like it's 18. But let me double
Yeah,
check.
I think it's
Yay!
18, but because I've gone up, I don't know if it's still the same.
So it's a...
If it went up, it'd be 19.
It's a druid spell, it's wisdom. Your proficiency bonus now is plus 8. 9, 10, 11. 19. You're still passed.
Yay!
So you're only taking half as much damage on this one?
Yeah, still roll a 68. And then we'll divide the result by 2. Unless you want to be flashy and do 68/2. Nice! Flashy it is. 17 points of force damage on Demios. Now
31.
you still have an action left, Kitty. And movement. And you can fly 60 feet now. Which means you can get
Yeah.
straight into melee if you want.
I'm going to cast Feeble Mind.
In response, I'm going to counterspell.
Well, first, Draconic Transformation was already a leveled spell. So,
Oh, right.
so you wouldn't be able to do
So
Feeble Mind.
can't use-
But,
got ya.
let's see.
Could I do Primal Savagery then?
I believe that's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, yep, as an action, your teeth and fingernails sharpen. You can make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. And again, that would be so it's a d20 plus 11 after you've flown into range with him.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit?
Only just.
Awesome. So,
To being here, I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke at 3rd level.
okay. First of all, though, Kitty, could you roll the 5d10?
Yep.
Of acid damage. 21 points of acid damage. So altogether, Kitty has done 38 points of damage in the first turn.
And Hell.
Yeah, Kitty, can you make a dexterity save, please, Kitty?
Yep. What would have I gone up to now?
So with your
I think it's plus 12.
it's 13. It's plus 13. Because your proficiency bonus is plus 8 now.
You fail.
Oh, I need to fix that as well.
Wait, do I have... I don't think I've got lucky, do I?
Let's have a look.
I thought Captain Kitty did.
Yes, you do.
I think I...
You can re-roll that if you want.
yeah.
Yes.
Ho, that's
You
more like
have-
it.
So it's only half the damage.
What's that?
So take 5 fire damage.
Because you did it at 2nd level,
3rd.
3rd.
Oh.
So before D10.
Yeah, I did it at 3rd. Ooh, I'll have another d10 then.
15.
He's
So,
correct.
so on half of 15 would be
7.
7.
Wait, did you say rounded up or rounded down?
Rounded down, 7.
I don't know if my HP is correct. It's 133. I can't remember if we changed it or not.
Okay. So 5 times 26 would be 13. Oh. Yeah, it's right.
Making sure. So honestly, I couldn't remember if we changed it at all.
Yeah. So you're in melee range to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's your turn now, Demios. Although, wait a minute, Kitty. You are still... Oh, you've used your bonus action. Shit. Never mind.
Yeah. Could I use my reaction?
No.
Because I haven't used one of those.
On their turn, if you have anything that's
Yeah.
a reaction, you can use it. But they have to do something for you to react.
Mhm.
All right, Demios. Go for it.
I'm gonna start off with Hex.
Hex. You place a curse on a creature you can see within range. So you're going to do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to every hit against her. And
Correct.
which ability check does she have disadvantage on?
Ability check. Let's go strength.
Okay, so that's going to affect her athletics.
Joke's on you. I was already shit at strength.
But now you're shitterer.
Shitter. Oh, okie dokie.
Shitterer.
Well, you can play at that game.
Anyway,
I now proceed with Eldritch Blast.
at point blank range.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go Mind Sliver instead.
Also at point blank range.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's a freaking range thing. I forgot about that.
No, I thought Mind Sliver was a save.
But let me see.
Yeah, this is safe.
Let me see. Okay, yeah. So, Seaman Key, if you could make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, you mean Kitty?
Kitty, what did I say?
You
So I said Seaman Key.
Kitty.
I am so sorry.
So what it?
How did you get them
They'll be
confused?
I don't
They're
know.
the same person.
Shush. How do you what?
Error.
It would.
Oh.
It's a D20 plus 9.
Oh,
Actually, it's plus 10, but still. Oh, not 20. Pass. Pass.
Silvery Bard.
Okay. Reroll that D20.
And I think I'll give advantage to myself.
Uh-huh. That would make sense.
So that's your second nat 20. And that has failed.
Do you want to use it? Do you want to use another lucky die, Captain Kitty?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 luckies down.
21. Does that pass or fail?
That just passes.
Okay.
I'm just seeing if you take half damage or not from this.
No, it's a cantrip.
Nope.
All or
Alright,
nothing.
yep, so
So
I
that's
don't think I have,
that's all you got.
unless I action surge, which I might actually do.
Okay.
Fuck it, why not action surge?
And what are you gonna do with your extra action?
I'm just gonna hit her really, really hard with all my attacks.
Go on then.
So, if I remember right, attack roll gives me 1.
You've already used your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work. I think I have 3 attacks then.
Why do you have
3. Paladin
Oh,
gives me.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
then
look at
my
the-
Warlock and
Warlock doesn't. Oh, because of your pact to the blade thing. Yeah, you
yeah.
got 3.
So, R3, 1d20
For
plus.
those listening that are confused, when we're playing over
50.
level 21, we stack the extra attacks. So normally they wouldn't stack, but in this case, because they're over level 20, they do. So, And that's a house.
29, 19, and 20. Do any of those hit?
Kitty's AC is 18, so all of those hit, don't they, Kitty? Kitty?
No.
So that's
You do have
3d6
one lucky left
plus
if you want to
33.
force one of those to be re-rolled.
No, it's fine.
So
Okay.
that's 3d6 plus 33, plus another 3d6 from the hex,
Uh-huh.
plus... Fuck it, I'll throw a few smites on top of... Can I throw a smite on each one of these?
Yes, but that would burn a spell slot for each of them.
That's fine with me. I'll just burn first level spell slots, because I've got plenty of those.
Okay.
So how much would that be for smite damage? Paladin features.
That would be 6d8 altogether.
That's 75 points of damage.
What then?
Kitty, you're bloody.
You've given me no choice.
Yeah, I will cast banishment and win by cheating. I will do it.
Oh, if you're gonna cheat, she can cheat too. But anyway.
He's already said it.
Oh, then you forfeit the prize. It was in the fine print.
No, because I even asked to read it.
Yeah,
It
he
never
read it.
stated
He
anything.
read it. He didn't say anything like that. Sorry. Unless you want to try and pull a fast one. And you know,
Let's just say, like, even if he does banish me, that doesn't mean I'm out.
it's true.
Well, unless I focus on it for a minute.
Ho ho ho.
No, I'll still be able to find my way back.
I'm gonna say no on that one. That I'm not gonna allow that, because yeah, that's not cool.
That's fair enough.
Not
But
a
before we
go.
hold on, before we go any further, I've got a quick question. We did have a long rest, correct?
Yes, you're back up to full hit points, spell slots, all of that stuff.
The reason I'm asking, I want to trade one of my spells around.
Go for it.
I want to drop Long Strider from my Artificer list and pick up Fairy Fire.
Sounds good.
Sorry, go ahead, Norda.
I will cast Greater Invisibility.
I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed.
Alright. So you are invisible for a minute
Beyond
as long as you can maintain your concentration. And not even... Go on.
Go ahead, Anthony. Sorry.
Okay. I don't know what I was going to say. What were you going to say, Vesta? Do you have counter spell?
I was going to say at the end of it. No, at the end of his turn, I would like to use a legendary action.
Okay, but he still has a bonus action and movement left. So...
Right. I believe you were going to say that even if he attacks, he doesn't break his invisibility.
That's right. Yes. Yes. So, what do you do? You've used your action. What do you do with your bonus and movement, Nota?
I will run around just to. I know he's probably going to use it to like. Yeah, well, I'll run around just to, so I'm not where I was.
Okay.
And
Are you gonna try and
no,
move in a confusing fashion, or are you gonna try and move quietly, or?
I'll move in a quiet way.
Okay. Your passive stealth is 15.
But I will roll for it as well.
Okay.
Also passive.
Are you doing anything else, Nora? You have a bonus action available if you want.
What can I do? Bonus? There's.
Unsettling words.
I will unsettling. Yeah, I will unsettling word you.
Okay.
So it's a minus a d12. Yes.
Minus D12. Yes.
On my next saving throw.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You doing
Yeah.
anything else? Not
So,
No.
okay. So, Vasta, you have a passive perception of 20. You know exactly where Notta is, even though you can't see him.
right. So at the end of his turn,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Doesn't it require you to see the person?
No, it's
because
an area of
20 foot
effect.
cube.
They cast a 20-foot cube in an area, and everything in that area is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature that happens to be in that area is also outlined in light unless they pass a dexterity saving throw. So, Notta, could you please make a dex save?
D20 plus dexterity save plus 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's plus 9.
Yes. What the?
So that would be a 13.
That was just wrong.
That's a 13.
Yeah, that.
Okay, 19. You shouldn't get an extra roll, but even so,
No, I didn't roll it correct. That was
I know, but
That
it's
was just
still a d20 plus 9, and 4 plus 9 equals 13.
oh yeah. So 13. Yeah.
A 13 would fail.
So what color?
Violet. We're gonna go with violet.
So there is a violet outline of Notta Reptile.
Fuck.
That was your legendary. So what do you want to do with your turn, Vasta?
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and shoot. Action surge. Shoot some more.
Holy shit!
Bullets!
All with advantage.
Yeah. Fuck.
My AC is 13.
Oh, by the way, that's 12. I will spend a superiority die and add a precise attack.
Feel free to that nat 20.
You okay?
Turning that into a 21 to hit. What is the range on Silvery Barbs?
I'm in range.
Yeah, it's the same. He would have to have been within 60 feet to do the unsettling words, and you would have to have been within 60 feet of him to do Fairy Fire. So.
Well, technically, I would have had to been within 80 feet because I could have put it at the edge of the 60. and hit him with
but he's within 60 feet of
20-foot
you.
tree. But, I will re-roll that one. .26 still hit.
Yeah, it
Yes.
still hits. The only thing,
Just barely.
only one hit missed. There were 2 12s.
There were 2 12s?
Yeah, look.
Oh,
I'll give myself advantage.
Advantage on what? Oh, on the sorry. Yeah,
life.
Yeah. The silver bars.
I don't think there's a limit on. I'll spend my other superiority die.
Okay.
So 22, 21.
So now you hit with all 9. Greedy bugger.
I'm so glad I'm bulky.
Okay.
He's a hippo with a gun. I don't think bulk's gonna save you.
I have a lot of hit points.
True.
Okay.
He
So
hit you with an attack.
I'm going
I
to
know,
hit
and I
you
did like-
with.
Go on.
You're not wielding a weapon currently,
Sorry.
are you?
No,
Okay, so that really won't help.
Yeah.
unless you
So I
count
will
tuba
spend
as a
two-
weapon.
Unless
I
you
will
count
spend
what
2
as a
more
weapon?
superiority.
Tuba.
No.
I will spend 2
Wait,
more
depends how well you
superiority. One for pushing attack, and my very last attack will be a trip attack.
Okay, so you're gonna knock him back and knock him prone if you can.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what was it we figured out? 153.
Yes. It was.
Plus, what is my superiority die or D10s?
Uh-huh.
Plus, because I'm a hunter ranger and I will be hitting him with an attack after he's below max hit points, I can do an extra D8.
Oh, this is so fucked. Anyway, go on.
Do his full hit point.
Let's see if you can one-shot him.
Don't think I have anything else. 200.
Pretty damn close!
I am bloody.
You are very bloody, yes.
I suggest you surrender.
Okay. Do you have anything else up your sleeve, Vasta?
No, because he's currently 90 feet away,
And not
glowing, and knocked prone. Well, actually, he needs to make he needs to make 2 saves. He needs to make I think he needs to make 2 strength saves.
Okay. Oh, +0.
Are you going to use your advantage on one of those?
Yes. This is a bloodbath. Oh god, no!
On this day.
That's a nat 1. That's a nat 1.
So, you aren't getting this sword in any way, shape, or form.
DC was 21 for the maneuvers, so...
Yeah, fail.
Doesn't really matter, he got a freaking nat 1.
The 15 failed too. Okay. Anything else? Okay, yeah, you said you're done. So,
that's my turn.
Before we go back to the top of the round, does anybody who hasn't used a legendary action want to use one?
Can I get legendaries?
Yeah.
No, I will legendary. Actually, never
Run
mind.
away.
Yeah, legendary to run away.
You're gonna do your legendary action dash.
Yes.
80 feet. Funnily enough,
Yes.
you would still have to use half your movement just to stand up.
That's still 40 feet.
That's still 40 feet. Okay. I believe actually you guys have 2 legendaries now, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
So, should we let him run away 120 feet? That would probably take him off the ship, actually, now that I think about it.
Or below deck. He's just hiding in the cargo bay where a hippo hunts him.
Come out, wherever you are.
Where we quiet. I'm hunting waptors.
Okay, what would you like to do, Nora? Are you just moving 40, or do you want to burn both legendary?
I will burn 2 to run.
Okay. You're running away. Below deck?
Yes.
Or are you getting in your ship and fucking off?
Technically there aren't any rules about fucking off.
My ship is bulletproof.
I think you would be conceding if you did that, though.
There were no rules about it said. I specifically asked.
All right. Anyway,
Oh,
anybody else
are you
using
trying to?
Go.
What, are you literally saying you can hide in your spaceship because it's bulletproof because it wasn't in the rules?
It wasn't specified that you couldn't hide anywhere.
Yeah, Kitty, I'd like to do my legendary action first and point out that he's cheating by hiding inside a bulletproof spaceship.
Is that your legendary action?
That's a
If
free
you're
action.
willing not to do yours, I will do that as my legendary just he's cheating.
My legendary action, I won't attack you, but I still want to take it.
Fair enough. So he's cheating.
Really? That's what you're using your legendary action for.
Well, I was going to do something else, but this is funnier.
It's a free action to speak.
Oh, fair enough then. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
On whom?
Kitty.
Okay.
We should
At
know
5th level.
first.
At 5th level. So that
So I
would
believe
be...
that's 8 darts.
Sorry? 7.
I
people.
believe that's
7.
7. $74 plus 76 from the hex. 50.
Right.
And you, it's also plus 7,
What?
so it's 57.
Yay!
57 more points of damage to Captain Kitty.
From my previous 75.
That's hardly fair. 'Cause-
You can do a legendary too.
Oh no, because that brings me down, and I didn't get.
Oh, you're
to buy
unconscious?
legendary. Yeah,
Okay. What would you have done for your legendary?
I would have used my wild shape.
All right. What would you have turned into?
A huge giant crab.
A giant crab.
Huge giant crab. I mean, it's slightly different.
I was gonna say, is there a huge giant crab? I know giant crabs. I don't know about huge giant crabs.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I
but
can't do that, I'll do T-Rex.
okay. You've seen those big two-legged monsters on the planet. You could turn into one of those. It's a T-Rex stat block, but you've actually seen one.
Right. So I
So
wasn't going to use my legendary to attack. So
that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, so if you turned into a T-Rex at the same time, that means you would have had an HP of 136 when he hit you with the magic missile, which means that 57 comes off the 136 instead. 79. Your T-Rex form has 79 hit points left. Okay?
Mhm.
Alright. Top of the round, Captain Kitty, you are now a T-Rex. What'd you do?
Right.
Or rather, a T-Rex-like alien creature.
Well, because I can cast spells like this,
Mm-hmm.
just can't do.
Can
so
you?
much. Yeah, because
They're an archdruid.
Ah.
So I
Um,
think it's visual and some magic components I don't need.
mm-hmm.
And some
You can
magic,
also
not-
ignore the
Material.
material components, as long as they're not ones that would be consumed. So,
Hmm. So.
so now do you want to do the
To attack.
Sorry,
Yes, now I want to attack.
I was going to say, now do you want to do feeble mind?
Yes.
Wait, so let me. Sorry, I'm just checking. So she can ignore verbal anti-mag components for all spells and material. Does that mean she can just cast any spell she wants in this form?
Any spell that she has.
Okay.
Because we're above 20 is the negation of material components. Because she's an archdruid is the verbal and somatic wind wild shaped.
Mm-hmm. But it does actually say on the archdruid thing that, yeah. Anyway,
So what do I need to make?
so first of all, can you roll 4d6 for the initial psychic damage, and
oh, so she's lobotomizing me.
she's going to try. Again, this is all pretend. None of it sticks. Okay.
Well, not really, because on a failed save, which I'm going to fail, because I've got no bonus to my intelligence save, I am at the end of 30 days, so my character's lobotomized for the next 30 days if I fail, which is almost guaranteed. So
Fine,
something you can revivify
Yep,
from
yep,
this.
yep.
I won't do that. I actually
Demios?
got a better idea of what spell
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not talking
use
you out of this. I'm just
time.
saying I don't
No,
I
because
don't think
honestly,
you can restoration or heal or wish.
I said before the start that none of this is going to be permanent. As soon as the combat is over, you go back to your original stats and hit points. Okay?
Yeah,
So
that's
if-
not what I'm.
So
I'm
if
not denying that. I'm just stating it's the secondary effect.
No, Anthony, it's fine. I'm gonna change what I was gonna do anyway.
okay, what do you want to do instead?
I know for a fact with Greater Restoration, you could fix him if you wanted to, Kitty.
Well, even so, it doesn't need to be fixed because you're not. He's not.
None of this is real.
Yeah, none of this is real. She's not actually casting Feeble Mind on you. This is a war game.
It's like a game of cards.
You're playing pretend. Okay? Not real.
He's playing D&D.
You're playing D&D. So anyway,
Alright.
play Magic the Gathering.
Practice spell.
So what spell do you want to use instead?
I believe it was Contagion.
Ooh.
I'm thinking I was looking at that spell, looks like it's a bit more fun than Feeble Mind.
Jesus Christ, this spell goes on forever.
So, make a melee spell attack in your team. Well, so yes, this big lumbering monster is going to come at you and do a d20 plus 10 attack. And if they hit, you're poisoned. Does a 22 hit? Demian?
Yes.
Fantastic. So, at the end of your turn, you need to make a con save.
Need to specify what effect that I'm gonna give, and then he needs to make a con save, or...
No, the effect... they have to fail 3 saves. So that's on 3 consecutive turns before the initial poison turns into a disease, and it's then that you pick one of the conditions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So for now, he just has the poisoned condition.
So will I be doing my save at disadvantage?
Nope, because it's only attack rolls and ability checks that have disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Now,
So, for save?
hold on. Kitty
At the end of your turn.
plus Kitty, you still have movement and a bonus action available if you want to make use of them.
Right. Does this thing have any
Actually, wait a
bonus
minute.
action?
Oh yeah.
Because I've used Contagion, so that's an action. So I
Yes. Combat. Yep.
I was going to say, if you move, I get attack of opportunity.
Not if I disengage.
This is true.
Isn't
You
that
can
an
do-
action?
It's a bonus action when you've got
Bonus.
rogue levels. Now,
I thought you used the bonus action to wild shape.
she did that as a legendary action.
Okay.
Now, what I was going to suggest is that you could use a bonus action to drop out of wild shape, and then at the end of Demios' turn, you could wild shape back.
I want to try and keep it to just one wild shape this fight, otherwise it's just going to be a constant, oh, I'm getting super low, I'm just going to wild shape, bump up my HP.
Get all the
It's
hit
not
points
really-
back. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's not, that's like a one-time thing I'm doing in this fight.
Okay. You hold it
Because in all
back.
fairness, doing that, our hit points are closer, I think?
Yeah, because what's your hit point maximum?
248.
Yeah, so me going into the crab, it's roughly the same amount of hit points.
The alien Rex. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can disengage and move.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. And then it's Demios' turn. Does anybody want a legendary before Demios takes his turn?
I would like to, because I know that Nata ran quite a ways away, so I'm going to drop my guns, grab my bow, and fire.
He's below deck, isn't he? Does your
Yeah, I
bow
went below
have,
deck.
does your bow have homing arrows?
Okay, I can't see where he went.
You can see where he went, but you can't see where he is, because he's fully obscured by
Okay.
several
Then
layers of deck.
I'm gonna take a legendary action to move to the doorway because I didn't realize he actually got to his ship.
Oh wait a minute! Did you go to your
I
ship,
didn't
or did
realize
you
it
go
was
below
that
deck?
close.
It's funny to say I went to the ship, but I went below deck
Okay.
because
If I can if I can see down the corridor, I ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover. So if I can see any part of you, I can hit you.
He's invisible.
Not anymore. He's glowing.
Glowing.
Ah.
He's glowing with fairy fire.
And to be perfectly honest, the invisibility wasn't going to help. I have true sight.
This is also true.
Oh, of course you did.
But he moved
I don't have
120.
dark vision.
He moved
If
120
don't-
feet, so he could have gotten.
Not 120 feet of it, but at the beginning, it was like at 60 feet, I was going to be able to see you because I don't have dark vision as a racial trait, so I took the boon that
Yeah.
allows me to see in the dark.
Mhm.
But if I can't see him at all, I'm
No.
fine with that. I'll just take some
Yeah.
movement
Cool.
till I can, and then if I can see him
So you're beginning
after
to.
that one.
You're gonna begin stalking him. I mean, he can move very fast, but
Yeah.
you can continue to stalk him until eventually you cross paths. Yeah. Demios.
Well, as you're a T-Rex, I think the T-Rex, the king of all dinosaurs, needs a crown. So I'm going Crown of Madness.
Except that wouldn't work.
Why not?
Not humanoid.
They're not currently humanoid.
Oh, damn, you're right. Then I guess I have one choice, but to hit him really, really hard.
Hit the alien Rex really hard.
Ooh, wait. Do I have... I could do Mind Sliver now. And subtract 1d4 from your rolls. That's an action. Fuck it, I'm just gonna hit you with my sword. It's gonna be my best chance to take you out. So I'm gonna move back up to melee range with you.
Okay.
15. And then this, because I am poisoned.
Kitty, what is your armor from? Studded leather. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. Okay. All hit, right? Because the AC's 13. Well, actually,
I was
no.
gonna say,
Because I raised the. That would have been 18. Because, yeah,
Yeah.
I added.
Yeah.
I added
I was gonna
5.
say I've gotten that one there anyway.
Okay, so only 3 of them hit.
Yeah. That's 3D. It's the one bit I hate about my build. I have to use so many different freaking things. 3d6.
Why don't you copy
Nope.
the formula?
I have.
Okay.
For 33. Stop zooming in. Plus another 3d6. 49.
49.
I'm not throwing smites on this one.
How's the alien Rex doing?
Let's say that. So it was 49 on this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you took an.
Yeah.
You just took 49, and
And
you
I did
previously took
57 to it before.
57. We actually hold on. So it had 79 hit points left from before, so it's got 30. got 30 hit points left.
And I can't do anything else on my turn because I used my movement to catch up, and I had to use my bonus action and actions to hit you.
Yep.
So now it's just the poison save.
Yeah, now you do the con save. Yep.
1 sec. Bonus on saves advantage made to maintain concentration on... Okay, Apparently I have +3 to saves on advantage making concentration on spells.
This is
Would
not...
that apply in the poison situation or not?
No, this is not concentrating on a spell, is it?
Fair enough, force a check. And I'm going to use my advantage I gave myself from my silvery barbs to make this a flat roll instead of... No, wait, would this be advantage?
You have advantage. Because if you're using your silvery barbs advantage. So 22 passes. So so far that's 1 success. If you get 2 more, then the poisoning ends.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, at the end of Demios' turn, anyone want to make a legendary?
I just keep tracking Norta.
Did Kitty say I use heal?
Would that... I don't know if I'd disallow healing yourself during this fight. It just seems like a dirty tactic.
It's pretend.
It didn't say anything in the clauses.
Yeah. You're allowed to protect yourself.
Yeah, but Dan, can you heal yourself?
Yes. I also have polymorph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then, because I don't want to, heal myself over
You're not
some
cheating.
barrel.
You're not cheating. It's fine.
Plus, he's a paladin. He has lay on hands.
Yeah.
So you're using the cast spell heal? Or...
Yeah. I'm just looking at my cleric spells.
Okay.
So, what would be the best one? Heal, wouldn't it?
Heal would restore 70 hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna use heal.
Can I counterspell that? Because we're going to be here
Yes.
forever if she can just heal every turn. Yeah, I'm counterspelling that.
She's only got limited spell slots still. But,
I wasn't gonna use it every time.
but, okay. Heal is a level 6 spell. So are you counterspelling at 6th level?
I believe I have, is it 2 or 3 slots for 6th? 1 moment. Oh. I have 1. Yeah, I have 1, so I'm going to have to do it. I don't really have a choice.
You do. You can roll for it instead.
No, I'm making sure she can't heal, because
Okay.
if I'm not going to be using smites now, because I don't know if I'm getting a rest before going up against that hippo, I can't risk using smites. I'm going to be here all day trying to kill this T-Rex thing. If she heals 70 points a round.
You're not going against the hippo. You're not going against the hippo. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, because you're going to turn this around. How many hit points are you on?
Yes.
Tell me, is it more or less than 1 digit?
It's more.
Okay. Anyway.
But
So...
theoretically, if we're...
Go on.
Go ahead. Run the combat. I'll type out what I was going to say.
Okay.
Because it's not that important.
Okay. I believe, unless anybody else wants to do a legendary, that it's now Nota's turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will.
Hiding in the bowels of the ship. Do you want to make a stealth check? To see how well you are hidden.
Going to
Yeah.
run. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna run into the storage room. Run to the storage area.
Into the hold.
And
Okay.
into the hold and use that to hide.
Alright. I will catch you up in a second. Hugs.
Oh. Do I roll with disadvantage because of the fairy fire?
No.
So. Shit.
They're gonna spot you. They know exactly where you are. That was
damn
your
it, roll.
action. What else?
Where are you? You my advantage.
You got a bonus action left.
I will.
Yes.
This could go up. This could go horribly for me.
Go on.
See, I have true polymorph.
That's an action, and you already used your action to hide, because you're not a rogue.
I'm not a rogue.
You don't have a lot you can do with your bonus action, I'm afraid. Apart from... Oh, you don't have healing
Can
word
I-
either.
Can I retcon it to say that I mass healed instead? Mass cure wounds, but in an area where he is not.
So you're using mass cure wounds, but only on yourself.
Yes.
Couldn't you just upcast cure wound?
He doesn't
I
have
don't
cure
have
wounds!
cure wounds.
The only healing spell he has is mass cure wounds.
This is beautiful.
Alright. Up to 6 creatures within a 30-foot radius. Each creature gains 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So 3d8 plus 4 if you're casting it at 5th level.
I'll do it at 6th.
Alright.
No, I'll do it at 7th. Never mind. Yeah, 7th.
5d8 plus 4. And you're not hidden. 24. 24 hit points restored. That's not going to do anything. You know that, right?
I know. I'm holding on. I'm clinging on for dear life. And even that's bleeding.
You've got all kinds of interesting equipment and you haven't really used any of it.
I haven't really... Actually, wait! Actually, no, scrap that. I don't heal. I will save... I will save my action.
You're going to hold your action instead. You're
Yes.
just going to stand in the corridor and wait for him to come holding your action.
Wait, maybe. Wait, sorry.
Ah.
Wait, I need to... I don't know what this...
Yeah.
Oh... Shackles.
What item do you want to look up?
Dimensional shackles.
Don't think you're going to get close enough to be able to use this, but... Although you can run pretty fucking fast.
Oh, he's got such a good strength check. Oh well, let's try it.
You're going to dash towards him and...
Oh yeah, I'll
you
just
got
do that,
to you got to incapacitate him first.
Oh, okay. I'm screwed. Yeah, I just
Bag of tricks.
bag of tricks.
So you're going to run at him and throw a fuzzy little object at him.
Yes, and then could that be counted as an attack?
That is an action.
Uh,
It's not an attack.
could that be? Ah, I can't disengage freely then. Oh well, yeah, I'll just run away then.
So you're going to run into view, chuck a giant weasel at him, and then run away again.
Hoping it confuzzles him.
Okay. Okay, so Seaman Key, Can you make yourself louder? Because you're very quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Barely, but I can hear you. So, the party have decided to do their one-on-one battles in order to see who wins the sword. Vasta drew Notta's name and Demios drew against Kitty. So you're waiting for your turn. You would have been fighting Goldie, but he's asleep and possibly not feeling very well.
I said last session he would not want to fight for the sword because he doesn't feel comfortable battling his friends, and he's not very interested in the sword when he can literally summon a shadow blade.
Fair.
He is probably loafing and just watching the chaos unfold.
Okay, so Seaman Key would not be participating anyway.
No. Maybe he's like commentating with the AI.
Okay. So, at the end of Notta's turn, Demios, do you want to use your legendary?
Yes, please.
No legendary for you, you're not allowed.
Don't worry, it's just magic missile.
No legendary. Stan is not allowed legendary. No one is allowed legendary.
So I'm gonna do it at second, so 4d4 plus 4d6. 26.
30.
It's
Magic missiles
you
1
keep forgetting
plus 1.
You keep forgetting to add the additional.
Plus 1, sorry.
Yeah, so it's 30 points. 30 points of damage to Kitty.
Yeah. Well, I can't aim for Notta. The spell can't miss, but I still need to kind of know what the target is.
Yes.
Why would you aim for me?
It can't. It can't.
What? In all fairness, Notta, it'd be hilarious you hiding down there and all these magic missiles fly through there and hit you.
So, Kitty... How many hit points does your alien Rex have left?
How many hit points did he...
He did 30 points of damage to you. Are you back to being Kitty?
That's exactly the amount he needed.
Nice.
Wait, did I even attack?
You did your
Bite on
contagion.
me.
You did your contagion.
Yeah, but wasn't that like...
It's a melee spell attack.
It's a melee spell attack.
Wait, so do I have to continuously do contagion
So
on attack?
no.
So one and done, isn't it?
Yeah, you've poisoned him. He now needs to roll con save at the end of every turn to see if it develops from being poisoned to disease.
Yeah, but I haven't attacked this time.
It's
Legendary action.
it's still the same turn. It was still only on turn 2.
Oh.
I legendaried.
Yeah. Now, Vasta.
Faster.
At 90 feet. At 90 feet, I'ma shoot Notta.
Go for it. Are you going to ignore the giant weasel?
Yeah, even if it's giving him cover, it's not gonna help. Because of sharpshooter and all the stupid ridiculousness.
He stalks down the corridor and shoots at you. Holy shit.
Yes, you win. Oh.
Are you sure?
Just barely.
Roll the damage. Let's see.
Hold on. I'm actually doing something real quick. So,
Oh, to see what your modifier is.
yeah. 108.
108 points of damage. Nodder?
Dead. Or not dead, down.
Down. Okay.
Right.
So, you're out of the competition, but your giant weasel is still up.
The weasel could wield the sword.
I know it's kind of rude, but he wouldn't do it. He would spin his guns and put them in his holsters. I wouldn't do the blowing smoke thing off.
I thought you were about to say that you were gonna teabag him.
No, the disrespectful things people can do with guns, like, mostly because my guns don't smoke. They have magical bullets.
Yeah. Okay. So Vaster wins. Before we pass to the top of round 3, anybody else got a legendary in them? Or have they all been used?
So I think I used. How many legendaries do we get?
2. I believe you've only used 1 this turn so far.
Yeah. May I? Where art thou, Spelly Welly? Heal myself.
You could just banish him.
I thought you said that's not fair.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Well,
Because I was going to manage her and you said, no, I'm not.
What I meant was that you wouldn't be able to, you would have to allow them to return. You can't just keep them in their, you can't just keep them banished. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. No.
Which, given that it's pretend anyway, of course they would be coming back anyway, but yeah. What do you want to do?
Right, for my legendary action...
Remember, you're not a Rex anymore. You are, once again, Kitty.
Kitty.
I'm going to heal myself.
Okay, so you regain 70 hit points?
Yep.
Okay.
May I use my other legendary, please?
To do what?
Magic missile.
Okay.
No hit point for you.
Wait. You've already used 2 this round.
No, I used 1.
You did...
I thought you
Oh, yeah, that was a reaction to counter spell, wasn't it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Ugh.
Tried. Sorry.
Fifth level. 5th level, so that would be 7...
7d4 plus 7.
I've remembered this time. Plus 7d6.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. Did you not already use 2 of your legendaries?
No, because he used
reaction, legendary.
A reaction to counter spell, and then 1 legendary to magic missile, and then this is his second. So
I have a lot of reaction spells.
So out of the 70 points that you had gotten back, you've only retained 25 of them.
Better than nothing. I just had 25.
Alright. Kitty. Your turn.
Wait, I gotta do maths. Right, 25 plus 58.
25 plus 58?
Yes.
83.
Pretty sure it's... Oh, thank you. I knew there was an 8 in there somewhere. Right, so it's my actual turn now.
It's your actual turn. What do you do?
Right.
What do you do?
It'd help if I was looking at my cleric spell, my druid spells. Okay. Okay. Looking at this one. Needs a willing creature to do that one. If I conjured animals.
You want to conjure animals?
Yes.
Okay. What are you going to... You want 1, 2, 4, or 8 creatures?
The higher the level I cast at, the more I can do, can't I?
When you choose one of something... Yeah, twice as many with a 5th level, 3 times as many with a 7th level, 4 times as many with a 9th level.
I'm gonna cast it at 9th level.
Okay. And what's CR? 2, 1, a half, or a quarter?
I think 2.
CR2?
Yeah.
So you want 4 CR2 creatures?
Yes. Do they all have to be the same?
Yeah, they would. So you'd have 4 giant boars, or 4 giant constrictor snakes, or 4 giant elks, or 4 hunter sharks, or 4 plesiosaurs, 4 polar bears, 4 rhinoceroses, 4 saber-toothed tigers, etc. Anything else that's a CR2 beast.
Right. I think I'm gonna do... Oh, great. 4 giant constrictor snakes.
Nice. And you can cast these up to 60 feet away from you. So I'm assuming you're going to put them around Demios, yes?
Yes.
Giant cons.
And then I need to roll their initiative, don't I?
Yes, please. So it's a d20 plus 2 for the snakies.
And I'm just rolling at once, so not like,
Yeah, just 1 for all of them. They'll all do on the same initiative. Ooh, 22. Okay. Okay. Anything else up your sleeve, Kitty? Bonus action, wild shape?
No, I was only going to do that once, remember?
Yeah, but you can change your mind if you want to.
Yeah, but then it's...
You basically...
do it where I've got...
You want Demios to win?
I don't want Demios to win.
Then wild shape.
But I also kind of want it to be like that we've had at least similar health, but then he's got like some hard-hitting spells, to be honest.
He does. He's got.
It's because I'm comboing my spells. That's
he can
the
do
only
a
reason they make it so
lot.
hard.
He can do a lot of damage. So.
All right. Are you okay if I wild shape again?
Well,
Demios?
considering it's now. Well, how many constrictor snakes do I have fighting me now? And
4.
So that's 240 extra hit points, and you're wild shaping again.
Yeah. If I was going to wild shape, it'd probably be into something smaller. That's why I wasn't really keen on it.
Like a fly.
So far, I've fought double my hit points. Yeah, I've won this contest default. Even if you say I've lost, I've won because I've fought twice the amount of hit points than everyone else here. I've fought 2 opponents essentially.
I think even if you turn into something big with your wild shape, you could still get your ass kicked by Demios.
Well, I'm attacking with disadvantage. I've
Well,
got
to
the
be
constrictor
honest-
snakes. I physically can't move because if I move, I can get attacked by all these creatures, and they can grapple me on attacks. So I pretty much have actually lost this because I can't really leave this area. Otherwise, I almost because I will get grappled.
Are you conceding then, Demios?
Well, I don't really want to concede, but you're trying to
Right.
convince her to wild shape, and I'm explaining I physically can't approach you.
Okay. I was just offering good strategy, but if you're going to get offended by that, then
No, I'm not getting offended by it. I'm just pointing out my side as well.
okay. It's up to you, Kitty.
Well, no, I'm not gonna wild shape.
Okay.
I think. Let me have a look at my. Cantrip wise, I can't do any as bonus action, can I? Yeah, that will be my action.
You're not going to use your bonus action. Okay.
No.
Okay. The snakes. So, unless anybody wants to do a legendary action before the snakes take their turn? No? Okay.
No.
Yeah, we've just had one of the players point out I have to fight what's his name afterwards, and I'm going to have nothing
When this...
because I'm actually running very low on spell slots as well.
That's the thing. Ideally, because we're not actually
You're not actually fighting.
fighting.
So-
The spell slots would be restored after each fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I thought I'd explained that. Anyway, so let's see. So 2 of the snakes are going to attempt a constrict. 24 and 13, do either of those hit Demios?
13 misses, 24 hits.
Cool.
So now I'm grappled. So I'm
2d8.
attacking with extreme disadvantage.
No, it's disadvantage doesn't stack. But you take 20 points of damage from the constrict, and then the other 2 snakes are going to attack with advantage because you're restrained. Only the
11 misses, 22 hits.
Yeah. So that would be 2d6 plus 4. Piercing damage, 16. So that was only 36 points of damage total, and that's ridiculous that both damages were max damage. Yeah. Okay, so that's the snakes. Demios, your turn.
I'm literally scrolling from my thing to see if there's anything I can do to get out of this.
Do you have Misty Step?
It turned from a 1-on-1 to a 5-on-1, and I'm already attacking with disadvantage. Do I have anything that can actually help me? I'm going to have to use Relentless Hex to teleport behind Kitty, just get out that grapple.
Cool. Do it.
Because if I physically move, I get attacked by all of them and Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
So-
not planning on attacking. I'm just gonna get my snakes too.
Yeah, then Relentless Hex, I'm going to teleport behind you.
Okay.
I'm
And is that an
just going to have
action?
to melee. I
or a bonus?
don't know.
I'm trying to find it.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Plus, I thought you said, didn't you have stuff like polymorphs and all that?
Yeah,
So
but you said you
anything
want to try and keep it
you
fair
can
unless
help.
you want me to essentially triple my hit points.
Yeah, if you...
Say,
Because you wanted to keep it fair, I could have just been throwing smites on everything I
There you
did.
go.
I did
Yeah.
it once and didn't do it again.
well, the
As a
fact
bo-
is, if you want to use like one polymorph or anything like that, that's fine.
I like the hex.
Lofes? What does Lofes mean? Loaves?
That's kind of why I was bringing the snakes out, because I thought you'd use your polymorph for something like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's more, even if I did, I'm still attacking with disadvantage and they can grapple me, stop me from moving pretty much. So.
Alright, so anyway, you've used Relentless Hex.
Situation.
You've used Relentless Hex to magically teleport to within 5 feet of Kitty, and then what?
And I'm just going to have to do my 3 melee and
go for it.
Hopefully, quote unquote, knock her out to de-summon those things.
Yeah. Or at least do enough damage to break concentration. Yeah.
22, 18, and 20.
And
which is I am really annoyed because I went from a nat 20 to a 3.
All 3 hit.
I'm still waiting to see if my contagion actually does anything.
Well, you'll probably be out before you get a chance. But how much damage do you do, Demios? 51?
51.
Kitty, are you unconscious?
No.
Cool.
I'm scared to ask how much you have left.
Not much.
It would be a DC 25 con save to maintain concentration on your snicks.
Con save, right.
And your con save is a +0. There's literally no way you can get a 25. So the snakes are gone.
Yay!
Yeah, not through
I need to do poison.
Yeah, you need to do the con save.
Does 15 pass?
Kitty's spell save DC is 18.
18. No,
so
I
no.
think it was 19, wasn't it?
19, yes.
So I've got 1 pass, 1 fail.
Yeah, it's not going to be an issue anyway. Nalta and Vasta have already completed their match, so unless Kitty or Demios want to make a legendary action, it's back to Kitty.
Well, I'm going to ask you this, Kitty. If I magic missile my legendary action, if I do it at level 2, which is my last spell slot, would you be down?
How much would your magic missile do?
That
At what level? Sorry.
be second level, because that's one
So
of my very. I've
4d.
essentially got 2 spell slots, which is second and 5th. I
So-
don't really want to fire a 5th off because I think that's a bit overkill at this point.
So 4d4. The average of 4d4 would be 12. The average of 4d6 would be 20. So that would.
And then you add the hex on top of that, which will be 4d6
Well, that's
as well.
that's what the that's what the 20 is.
Oh, fair enough.
32 plus 36 points of damage on average.
Would you be able to survive that?
I think so.
Then I'm going
Roll
to roll the dice and use one of my last freaking spell slots.
Yeah.
4d4 plus 4.
And Kitty,
plus
you can do another legendary action before the next round as well if you want.
29.
Ow, owie.
You still
No,
up?
just-
Three left.
Oh god!
You said you could.
Right. I never already used my heal.
You only
Dang
have
it.
1 spell slot at that level.
Well, we agreed that I wouldn't spam heal.
Okay.
Because I could do the same essentially and keep this going forever.
Okay. So what do you want to do, Kitty? Bearing in mind that it's your turn next after this. So
Okay, I am going to try Insect Plague
insect plague.
I don't know that one.
So, 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. I'm assuming you're going to place this 10 foot away from you so that
Yeah.
Demios is in it and you're not.
Yeah.
Demios, make a con save.
Okay. Could I also ask Kitty to do a save for me? If I've got the 5th level and I can end it here, then...
Sorry?
I have Hellish Rebuke at 5th level I can cast.
Oh, okay.
That's a
I
7.
thought you said you only didn't have any spell slots left.
I have a 2nd level and a 5th level left.
Okay. So,
I didn't want to use the 5th level because I
That's
thought that was a
fine,
bit overkill for Magic Missile.
Alright. Kitty, go ahead and make a dex save. So
That fails.
The insect plague does 4d10 piercing damage to Demios. And the hellish rebuke... So, Demios takes 26.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm on 110.
How do you know? Like, because I'm gonna go down, I just know it. I could have been nasty.
Same, I could have threw a smite on every one of my hits.
I could have become a dragon and just spammed
You
that.
could have! You really could have just turned into a dragon.
But then that would
And I
be
could have cast
way...
Banishment and then walk
And then-
away.
I could cast Gate and come right back.
Alright.
So, Hellish Rebuke at 5th level starts with 2d10,
At first.
3, 4,
So it's 4 more.
So that's
So 6.
6d10.
If you only got... Yeah, whatever it is, it's going to be enough, because you've only got 3 hit points left. Yeah, 36.
Didn't care too much about the sword anyway.
Demios wins! Now,
Yay! Demios goes for nap.
Wait, can Kitty go over to shake his hand?
yeah. Kitty, Demios, Nutter, and Vasto, you've regained all your hit points, spell slots.
I'm going toilet.
Your any conditions that were in place during the combat are gone, because it was all pretend anyway.
Yay! Demios hurts.
Okay. So, Demios doesn't hurt, because it was fake. Grr. So, Nora will shake Vasta's hand. Cool.
Right back.
Okay. So, Seaman Key, what did you think of the first round of fights between your crewmates?
Very interesting. Yeah, Key knows that statistically he probably would not have won these fights.
Okay. Are Vasta and Demios ready to face each other for the sword? Or are they just going to... Are they going to
I'm gonna
decide...
ask you this.
Go on.
Do you actually need the sword considering you use a gun?
I think they're AFK. They're muted at least.
Yeah.
Vasta
Am I
did
allowed
say
to
some
see-
fight, wouldn't you say, Key? Go on.
Am I allowed to actually see this sword?
Yeah, everyone's seen the sword. It was the sword. It was the large sword that the planetary guardian was wielding.
So no one's done detect magic or anything like that on this thing?
Nope.
Okay. Faster. Do you have identify?
Vasta is still muted.
Does anybody have identify?
I have insight.
I completely forgot
there-
that I was muted.
Oh, there you are. Have you been talking this whole time?
Yes, completely forgetting I was muted, saying that I was meeting Norta halfway to shake his hand because of, and that, you know, whether we've identified it or not, more than likely that sword was magical because of being wielded by something insanely powerful and of a very magical nature, even without identify or detect magic.
I'm more concerned on the situation of what the sword can do. Because if that sword's linked to that thing we killed, possession is a possibility. And do you really want another voice in Demios's head?
So you're saying that Demios doesn't want it?
Oh, Demios wants it. That's why I asked, considering we have the crewmate I'm fighting using a gun, I was going to say, would you like the win and I get the sword? Because you aren't going to use it.
The thing was, like, if it's a magical sword and he's forced into melee combat, none of his actual melee weapons are magical.
So having a magical sword would be a benefit.
Yeah. Which is fair enough then. Because...
Yeah, sorry, I had actually said that, but like I said, I forgot I was muted, and I was talking to the Abyss.
So, as long as I know what the sword can do, I'll be happy.
Unfortunately, I don't have any way of... Artificers actually don't get identify.
What? Wait, the magic weapon class?
It's not one of their spells.
Really?
So I can't do it.
Reptile, you're our last hope. Identify it.
I don't.
Oh wait, no, there it is. But I don't have it prepped. I would need to take a long rest before I could.
I don't mind waiting for the long rest.
Wait, so are you guys going to do the final round or not?
You could let me
I
spell
think-
it for you if you want.
Oh god, the voices are back.
We
The
could
whole crew's
let
betting on this, right?
AI. As I said,
just
he could
pull
let
up.
him do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm for that.
And then we'll.
What's Captain
will-
Kitty trying to say?
I was going to say, are you guys still going to fight? Because I've got the whole crew placing their bets.
Yeah, we're
That's
going to
good.
fight. We just want to make sure we actually know what we're winning when we finish the fight.
Yeah,
Alright, then
because so
I
far we
am-
know it's a pointy stick.
Right, well, I'm just going to collect bettings from the rest of the crew. Don't worry about it.
Okay, one sec. Faster, can I talk to you in private?
I won't tell you the odds.
Faster. Do you want to
Yes.
bet we end in a draw and we both surrender? That means we get all the winnings.
No,
Why not?
because
See, that's disallowed in the contract. You all signed it.
It doesn't say anything like that in the contract. I read it.
that would be incredibly hard. That would be incredibly hard to actually accomplish.
Okay. Are you going to allow AI to take a look at it?
I don't mind the AI looking in it. If it's better than what I've got, then I'm all for fighting. If it's worse than what I've got, congratulations, Hippo, you won!
Okay.
As far as I can make out, it is simply a longsword, though a large one, that does radiant damage instead of slashing.
Demio just stares at the captain with a very big smirk. I'd like to withdraw.
No. You wanted these fights. You gotta see it through to the end.
You know he's
No,
going
you
to
want
throw
to
the
be fight.
fight. He's going to throw the fight.
No, the fact is, whoever wins this fight will win the right to decide what happens with the sword. And plus, I've already made a lot of money. I'm gonna have to give all this money back if you don't fight.
What do I get if I win?
The sword, or at least the choice,
No, he's
the
asking- he's
right
asking
to
What do you
choose.
want? Within reason. If you win.
I want the ship.
No. That is not a reasonable request.
Are you saying you want to
I'd
be
like
captain?
half the ship. No, he wants the physical ship. He doesn't want the position, he just wants to own the ship.
Well, if you...
No. This was my not father,
No, it
uncle's
isn't.
ship.
No, it's not. That's
Was
bullshit.
it not?
No, you got it
The
from...
last ship was just...
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, actually, yes. It's from... It is actually from your family. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. This is my family's ship. You are not taking this, and if you do, I will make sure I beat you back into the 9 hells.
Fine. I want all the winnings.
I know
then
for
I'll
a fact. I know for a fact you want to take a swing at my smug ass face.
But fine, fair enough. Whatever. If you win, you get half of the money betted.
All of it.
3/4 of it.
All of it.
I need the money to buy booze for the rest of the ship to celebrate. Does that sound
All
fair?
of it. No, all of it.
Fine. 9
Yay.
tenths of it.
All of it.
Captain, do you want this person ejected from the ship?
No. Fine. I'm expecting at least a little bit of money so I can buy booze to celebrate.
Get me the bag. Full of money. And I will give you back a portion of it.
Fine. Deal?
Deal.
But that means you gotta win.
No. The condition is for me to fight.
No, the condition was for you to win.
Well.
No, actually, I'd like to point out, she said, what do I need to do to make you fight? Because I don't want to give back the winnings.
Fuck's sake.
No, because it was... Oh.
Fuck's
It
sake.
was to win.
Anyway.
Alright, Hippo.
She's gonna, can Kitty just walk up to Vasta and go, make sure you win. Got your money on the line here.
Yeah, Vaster's just gonna kind of smirk or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's just ready to go.
Okay, roll initiative. Start off 6 feet away from each. That's not
Moment.
great.
No, it's not. That is.
Yes, Oh god!
Okay. Roll
So
each,
re-roll initiative.
just
What?
each roll a d6, please.
I swear to God, if we get the same again, I'm gonna laugh. Yes!
Vasta goes first.
Wait, what? Oh wait, yeah, it looked like I rolled it twice. I was like, wait, what?
Okay. Vasta.
Okay, so we're starting 60 feet apart, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you gave the man with a gun a very big advantage here.
That's the rules. That's the rules.
And we have all of our resources back.
You've got everything back. You're, yeah, fresh as a daisy.
Cool. I'll be shooting 9 times.
Okay. Ooh, that one fails, of course.
Yeah.
Unless you want to lucky it or something, or
I don't have lucky or any way to fix that.
Anything below an 18 misses.
So
one,
I will spin.
2, 3, 4, 5 of them hit at the moment.
I will do this.
Superiority dice.
Yep.
So
Taking that up to
21. Sorry?
Yeah, 21. I still miss on the one, but I hit on 2 more.
16 and a 17.
And then
Oh, 19. Yeah, you're right. So yeah. So you end up hitting with 7.
Yep. Yay.
And then one of your guns is gonna jam.
Well, thankfully it was the last shot on that gun, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes.
7 by 7. Fucking hell! How much am I taking if it's 7 by 17?
Just
The answer is yes.
So the modifier alone is going to be 119.
So that's already more than half my hit points.
He practically did all of mine in one shot.
You might not want. You may not want to hold back on this one, Demios.
Well, I physically can't hurt him. I can't reach him
Hold on.
because he's 60 feet away. I physically can't reach him.
you have spells that can reach me, though. Magic Missile can travel 120.
Yeah, 120 feet, and then you're gonna do the same shit again next turn. I physically can't win this.
I can't.
This is not me like
can't fire
this
that
is
many
me.
shots. I can't fire this many shots more than once per
You
short
said you're a
rest.
level 19 fighter. You have 2 action surges.
No, I'm only a level 16 fighter. I don't have the second action surge yet.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, how much?
I have 16 levels of fighter, 5 levels of artificer, and 5 levels of ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have the second action surge.
How much damage altogether, please?
I'm working on it. And I'm going to throw up pushing and tripping attack.
You won't, because I've got 120 hit points left. If this is just from the bonus you get from it, I'm dead.
Let's just see how much I actually do, because
I'm dead.
I rolled. No, that's the total. You take 189. You don't take 189 plus 119. You take 189.
Yeah. See the 119.
I don't think you're dead yet.
Oh, okay.
So you had 248, right? Max.
Yeah, I have 59 hit points left.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
And,
So Demios.
you do need to make me choose
Well, that's...
two.
Oh, okay.
He has to make 2 saves though, because pushing attack and trip attack.
Strength.
One is strength, and I think the other one is dex.
Okay.
I have to try to find it. There's so much.
Yeah, because you had me make a dex check.
Okay.
So a d20 plus 2 and a d20 plus 4.
Oh, maybe they are both strength.
Well, that's a 12, and I already know that's less than what you need.
Yeah. But what, is that dex or strength?
That's strength.
That's strength.
Shouldn't it at least be like a 5?
And that's a... No, because I've only got my strength from my belt.
Yeah. Well, that would still be... That would still change your saving throw as well. It would be a plus 5. So either way, so that would be 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
but-
still fail.
So, yeah, the DC on my maneuvers are 21, so you're pushed 30 feet back and knocked prone.
So I can't fucking win this fight, so I'm out. There's no point in going to my turn.
Are you okay? Are you taking this personally?
No, I'm saying that there's literally no point in me having a turn.
I was going to say that at the end of his turn, you have a legendary action, if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to point out he has almost twice the hit points I do.
So
he starts at 60-foot range. I physically couldn't win this at the moment you said 60-foot range. I physically couldn't win this the moment it was a 60-foot range.
Okay, so are you conceding?
Yes, because I physically can't fight, and if I remember right, the ship is 60 feet by 60 feet. I've been shot off the ship.
No, you'd be pushed up against. You'd be pushed up against the railing. I don't think it would push you over.
No,
because it's not an open. It's not an open port, and I'm not attempting to push people off the ship.
Especially since this is again, this is sparring. It's not real. So.
Yeah, even then, I still wouldn't be trying to be that big of a jerk.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I should get so.
I may be going all out, but that's just because that's how my character perceives. His duty is to,
all of it.
Go all out in sparring to make everybody better.
Okay. So if Demios really is conceding, then Vasta.
It's not the point I want to concede. I physically can't win because I'm going to be using all my movement to get up.
Okay. All your movement?
And I'm prone. Prone means you use all your movement.
No, half. Oh. Use half.
Oh, okay, so that means I have 15 feet to work with to get out the range of the person with 120 range.
I don't have 120 range.
You're using a rifle. You just said you were using a rifle.
No, I'm using my pistols.
Mm-hmm.
My range, you are at the, to be perfectly honest, with the pushing attack, you are now at the absolute maximum range of my pistols. When I do that, I take you to the very limit of the range of my guns.
And you have Eldritch Blast, and you have Magic Missile, and you have, all kinds
That's
of
it.
stuff.
Because none of my other spells will reach him. And that's...
The only one you need is Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and how many shots do you have next turn?
5. Well, 4, because one of my guns is jammed.
Yes.
So yeah, I doubt I'm even going to survive, even if we go to the next turn, so he's won.
Okay.
Because you're trying to reason this, that there's literally no one can do anything.
Okay. So
nothing personal. I want you to understand, this was not personal, just like it wasn't personal against Norda.
No. I'm not saying it's personal, far from it. It's more Anthony saying you can win. No, I've gone for all my spells. You're outside the range of every one of my spells except for 2.
Okay.
That's completely...
And my character who's melee is going up against a ranged character at 60 feet and been pushed back to 90 feet from you. I wouldn't be able to touch you anyway.
Can we keep playing?
And if you'd have gotten to go first and close the distance on me,
even if I went first, I wouldn't have got to you because I have 30-foot movement. So you still would have won at 60 feet. I would never be able to reach you.
You definitely would have been in range for more of your spells between 30 and 60 feet.
Anyway.
Such as you could bonus action hexed me, and then been able to follow up on another turn or whatever with your
blasts. Magic
relentless hex to get close.
This is also
I'd have to roll for concentration, and thus I would have to roll for concentration. And that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. And if I fail one, it drops. So I wouldn't have passed that either.
Each one of the attacks would only be like a DC 13 ish.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that there are options. Believe me, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying there are ways you.
I think there are things.
I'm not arguing with you there.
I think there were things you could have done as well. But anyway, let's move on.
Yep. Fair enough.
So, Vasta by if Captain Kitty is, it's up to Captain Kitty, of course, but. If Captain Kitty agrees that Vasta has won the tournament, then Vasta has won the right to decide where the sword goes, yes?
Yes. But my question is, because there are some people here that haven't had a chance to actually fight, would it
If
be
you want me to, if you want me to take on Goldie when he wakes up, I will be glad to do so.
Goldie-
I get
yeah.
the feeling though.
Goldie will have the
She
opportunity
looked like-
to.
He looks like he doesn't want to fight. Plus, this size and shape of weapon, it looks like it would not be suited for Key's style of combat, Captain.
That's fine, because clearly you're the winner here. But if anyone else wanted to actually have,
If anyone
a
wants to
fight
challenge
with
you
other
for it.
people,
If anyone wants to challenge you.
Oh yeah, if you want to come if you want to come at me at some point, Captain, or if Goldie does, I will gladly accept said challenges. Until then, I am going to hold on to the sword.
yeah. Because as far as I'm concerned, you've won this. It's your sword to keep, do as you please.
Mhm.
But in the tournament, if anyone else wants to fight anyone else that hasn't had an opportunity to fight said person and they want to fight them,
Yeah. If we want to keep training or what have you, that is also perfectly acceptable.
because he hasn't really actually had a chance to do anything. So
I think he.
wants.
Yes, I would like to move on from the contest so that we can do other roleplay so that Key can have a thing. But I know that Key did say that they weren't interested in sword, so.
Didn't like the idea of fighting his friends, even if it's pretend.
That. Now.
We can keep on fighting. This is entertaining to watch.
Which is more or less if anyone wanted to
When we
fight.
get out of the real quick question, Anthony, when we get out of the mock combat, is my gun unjammed or do I actually have to fix it?
No, you got. Yeah, it was only jammed for the. Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't really jammed.
Because otherwise, Pat was going to sit down and start tinkering with his gun.
Yeah. Okay. If you what do you do with the sword once it's handed to you?
Huh?
The sword.
What about it?
What do you do with it when it's handed to you?
I strap it to my back.
Strap it to your back. Okay.
Have you got a permit for that sword? Please sign here, here, and here.
Signs, and signs.
Also, I need to you to sign this to say who it goes to. Should you perish?
Who's the next of kin?
The ship. He signs it to the ship.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need the ship signature.
Okay, so one of
Seeing as
the
you don't
boards
seem to
of
have one, I will be acting as the master. I will sign for the ship's stores.
I was going to say that part of the ship could morph into a crooked limb, controlled, of course, by AI. That would be able to sign if you do actually want the ship itself to sign.
Yes.
Okay.
Vincenzo Cardinale.
So. That's roughly what the signature looks like.
We have lost our fucking minds.
Anyway. So, the sword is shiny. The sword is sheathed on Demius's back.
You mean Vaster's back?
Vaster's back. Yeah, sorry. What do Key and Nutter do?
He will congratulate. You are strong. Jesus. I mean, I knew you were strong when during like watching you fight, but ouch.
Yeah. I'm glad it was just a training exercise. I would hate to ever actually be fighting against you all, because I wouldn't want to truly hurt anyone of the crew.
I'm glad.
No like fighting. Friends. It no feel right.
I can understand that, Key, but sometimes training against friends is the only way to actually test the full extent of your strength and to improve. You don't have to join in if you don't want to, but do keep in mind that a friendly sparring session can be a good way to work out the kinks.
To train to hit things with weapon.
It also allows you to see how your friends, like sometimes in the midst of actual combat, you can't see how your friends' combat abilities work.
Yeah, it lets you see what you can do, so you can.
So once you see how your friends fight against you, then you can work together to strategize and be a more effective unit as a group. It's a weird thing, but it does work. Like knowing the strengths and weaknesses of one's friends allows you to help compensate in an actual combat situation.
At some point, I'd like to fight you, Vasta, though.
I will agree to do that, Captain, but I think we should probably put that off for another day.
Yeah,
perhaps
like I said,
we
at
should go.
some point, so not exactly right now, just at some point.
Somewhere where
Yes,
we've got a wider arena than the deck of the ship. Yeah.
Yeah. For you and me, we're probably going to need a much bigger space, because you're probably going to want to do one of your dragon things.
Yeah, you're gonna go all out.
I would certainly hope so. I would not want you to. I would not want you to take it easy on me, Captain. So where should me and AI set a course for, Captain? Is there anything in particular you are interested in? Any planets you are interested in visiting? Or any kinds of things you're interested in looking for that we may be able to find a thing for?
No. I mean,
Do you remember
seeming
some
as
of? Do you remember some of the places that have already been mentioned?
What? Like, you kind of lowered a bit at the end.
Do you remember some of the places that have already been mentioned, like the binary planet and stuff like that? Some of
I
the.
feel like the binary planet's going to be a tech planet, and Kitty ain't really techy. But alright, who's techie in the party?
No one. Well, maybe the artificer.
I was about to say, like, the artificer will raise his guns or his hand. I'm probably the closest.
And
Well,
AI,
that's
of course.
They might have something there that will allow you to upgrade your weapons, and maybe we can get ourselves a few little trinkets.
I don't know if that was in character or out of character, but Seaman Key suggested Earth.
He does not know what Earth is. Out of character, I think it would be hilarious.
The funny thing is, there is a D&D setting called Earth, URTH.
Surprised it wouldn't be something like Midgard.
No, that's Cobalt Press.
Let's go to Shiny City where they make the shiny things.
Shiny City where they make the shiny things.
Okay, so what is it that I roll for navigation?
You have yeah, intelligence.
I have navigational tool proficient intelligence.
Intelligence plus
Okay.
proficiency bonus. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
so-
spelling wrong. It's actually
Proficient in navigation. He is
Yeah.
proficient in navigation.
That's what I thought. That's why proficiency.
Yeah, I have proficiency in cartographer's tools, navigator's tools, thieves' tools, tinkerer's tools, vehicles, water,
Yeah.
and woodcarver's tools.
Yeah.
And if I keep practicing some calligraphy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Modern Canaan's from Earth. That's fun.
So that's a 23.
We could technically go to Faerun. Okay.
Oh dear
so
God.
you have sight beyond sight. You're you are hooked up. You can see what AI sees. You know where all of the various worlds that are available to you. You are aware that some of them are on different planes and different timelines. And some of these worlds aren't even worlds. They are the immense floating corpses of dead gods or other or living creatures that just seem to be the size of a planet, or metallic constructs that have been built around a star, or all kinds of stuff.
I am not going to the floating head of a celestial.
Isn't that nowhere though?
That is nowhere. Yep.
That is nowhere. Anyway,
You even see a flat world that is supported on the back of 4 elephants, each of whom are standing on the back of a giant freaking turtle.
Oh, I fucking know that one. I can't remember what it's called though.
Discworld.
Well,
I'm not going there at the moment. I would like to go to somewhere that is, if I can tell, anything about them, I would like to go somewhere that is kind of in between high magic and high tech.
Ooh. Okay.
Because they said they want to go to Shiny City with shiny stuff, and
Okay.
but I don't want us to stick out too much like store thumbs, so I think if I can find somewhere that kind of blends both, it might be for the best.
Sounds good. Okay. So with AI's help, you identify a world that you want to explore, and the entire ship lurches from your current location to the orbit around that world.
No matter how many times I do that, I never quite get used to it.
Looking down on the world, you can see there's a lot of green, as well as other. There's areas of farmland and desert and hills as well, but the majority of is green. Close to the farmland areas and stuff like that, you do see brightly lit, sprawling cities. Only a
all right.
the wilderness between only sparsely lit up. Okay.
We've reached our destination, Captain. I suggest we land a longboat or whatever somewhere in the wilderness to not attract too much immediate attention. And Damios, please don't start picking up the locals and throwing them around for fun.
How does Demios respond to that?
But I'm pretty sure they're not going to be cute,
Demios?
fuzzy people.
You're muted, mate. Dan?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So
Demios just stares at you, proceeds to go find someone to throw off the ship.
to throw off the ship?
Well, I'm not allowed to throw the locals.
For fuck's sake.
Demios, if the locals give you permission, you can hug them.
You have permission to throw me off the ship. I like gliding.
There you go. You've got somebody who's willing to be chucked off the ship.
I mean, I would be chucked off the ship as well.
They're gonna.
She's just gonna
Toss me.
just grab Key and just jump off the ship.
They're crazy. They're all insane. I'm surrounded by insane people.
See, I'm proving I'm not the party mum. I can be chaotic too.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the way the character's built, he would probably stage a mutiny. But I'm not. I'm not an a-hole, and B, he wouldn't do it because he can't.
Because he can't do it? Okay.
Well, his flaw is that he follows orders no matter how stupid he thinks they are.
Okay. So,
But yeah, so for those who can't like fly themselves down or whatever, we'll get down on whatever sort of landing craft you've got.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to take the shuttle.
Sweet. So, you all fly down to an area in the woods, and the woods themselves seem a little strange. The trees, the bark of the trees has a unusual quality that well, if anybody wants to investigate and see if they can figure it out, by all means.
I'll fight.
I don't think my investigation's very good.
You can't put your finger on it.
Oh, I love Abra.
I really do need to save this because I have completely mucked everything up. Yeah. I guess as we were walking, one of the supposedly smart ones, not really, because I don't rely on my stuff other than for certain things. Yeah, I have no idea either.
Okay. Anyone? Okay, so nobody can figure out what's weird about the trees. Fair enough.
Here's to the case.
Can I roll an insight? I didn't realise I was on mute.
Insight?
Yeah. To see if I can figure out what is up with.
I was going to say investigation, but I suppose you could also do perception if you'd rather do wisdom based.
Let me see what these stats are like on the sheet I totally had up ready.
Oh, you.
You can't prove you are. Come on, load.
While she's loading, does anybody else want to have a look around, see what they can figure out?
Can I make a perception check?
Yep.
That's 16. I don't think that's wrong.
27.
That might be a that might be meant to be a 15. Oh well, but I'm not sure. 27 either way.
Okay. You notice that the bark looks artificial, fabricated.
Oh, this is very offensive.
How so?
Artificial trees. I'm a druid, Anthony.
Oh, that's what makes this planet cool. Oh, yeah, guys, the
You
One thing you
trees
don't
are fake.
know.
you hear a metallic cow-like bellow. Does anybody turn to see what the source of the noise is?
Yep. Indeed.
Okay. So you see 3 strange Minotaur-like entities that are augmented with metallic components.
Tone?
They say.
How? Cast tongues.
Intruder!
Oh, sorry. Yes, we didn't. Didn't do this on purpose. We're not intruding on purpose. We're not here to harm anyone or anything.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Nocta. These are my crew.
Your crew?
Yeah, we came from up there.
What you doing here?
It's just we needed to hit stop for just general supplies.
General supplies.
Yep.
You are
Yes.
danger.
No, we came here to shop, do things legally. Nothing illegal.
Yeah, holding the drum for you.
You are danger.
Drifter instead. So he's using the drunken Kai's shield.
Restricted area.
Where
No.
can we go that's not restricted area?
You will be reclaimed.
And the armor and the helmet.
And they all raise their weapon arms. What'd you do?
The initiative didn't go very well.
Just in case.
Is
I
that
mean,
your
not just in case,
is that your
I know it's gonna
initiative?
happen. Well, I know it's going to happen. So, just for when it does happen.
So that is your initiative.
Yes, but I'm not rolling to attack yet.
Okay. Anybody else rolling initiative?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I particularly want to, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have a way of getting out of the combat, that's cool.
Not really. Not really.
Oh, the only reason I rolled was because I thought it was gonna. I was jumping the gun to say roll for initiative. Oh, scheiße.
That's okay. I don't know why everybody else is not.
I'm confused. What's happening?
Okay, so these three, like, cybernetically enhanced Minotaur-like things have, well, as far as you're concerned, have started mooing at you. And Nota has been talking to them.
Also mooing.
Well, actually, if you're using tongues, everybody would understand what you're saying.
True, yeah.
So you've heard one half of the conversation, which is Nota saying, "We're just passing through, looking to get some supplies." And
Also claiming he's the captain.
yes. And these three monstrous entities clearly not being satisfied with his with what he has to say, and they're getting angry, aggressive. They've
Fucking their guns.
they've raised they've each raised an arm that has a cannon-like appendage on the end of it. So, even if you want to run, I would still like to know when in the initiative order you're doing that. So, initiative rolls would be appreciated.
I think we're just waiting on the captain and Damios.
I don't think Seaman Key has rolled either.
Seeming he
Oh no, they
rolled.
did. They
Got
did.
that 20.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So it is Kitty first, and then Key, and then Demios.
Much fighting.
And then Nutter. And then
Indeedy.
Vasta. And then the Cygors. Okay. So Kitty, what do you want to do first?
Run away! I don't like this planet.
Okay. This is overgrown jungle. It's going to be difficult terrain, but it's going to be difficult terrain for the monsters too, so...
Can I wild shape into a bird?
Yes. Any particular kind of bird?
Owl.
An owl. Cool. And then take off through the trees.
Yep.
Okay. Seaman Key. Unless anybody wants to do a legendary at the end of Kitty's turn.
Nah.
He will get ready to run, but he's offering to carry someone as he does.
Okay.
So when someone gets on his back, then
Remember, you're big, but you're not strong.
yeah, I can only manage one person. It's not really difficult terrain for me because I'm a literal monkey. I love trees.
Fair. Demios, are you taking Key up on their offer, or are you standing and fighting?
I'm doing neither.
What are you doing?
Wall of light.
Wall of light.
What does that do?
Ooh. A shimmering wall of bright light appears at a point you choose within range. The wall appears in any orientation you choose. It can be free floating or it can rest on a solid surface. The wall can be up to 60 feet long, 10 foot high and 5 feet thick. The wall blocks line of sight, but creatures and objects can pass through it. It emits bright light to 120 feet and dim light for an additional 120 feet. When the wall appears, each creature in its area must make a con save. Okay.
Ooh. And I'm having it circle around them about twice.
I
It's
assume
60 foot. I'm essentially creating a new pen for these cows.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. They are huge, so, you know, they're,
That's why I said twice.
they, if they were on a grid, they would each take up a 15 by 15 square.
And it's 60 foot I can put around them.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be able to fit around them twice. Because 15 only goes into 64 times. But anyway. Con saves. Sorry? Seaman Key, are you trying to speak to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Permission to pick up Demios and
Denied.
carry him out if things get nasty.
If things get nasty.
Denied.
Okay.
What's the spell save DC, Demios?
Wall of light DC 20.
Okay. So one fails to pass. So roll your 48 radiant.
Was it a white list?
$24. So two of them take 12. And one of them takes 24 and is blinded.
Yeah.
Woot. Anything else up your sleeve, Demios?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards them,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna sit,
Alright then.
and that's all.
Nota.
I'll do Otto's eye dance. No, not Otto's eye dance. I'm mixing. I'll hypnotic pattern inside.
Hypnotic pattern, a 30-foot cube. Okay. So, sorry?
But it doesn't say you have to be able to see the spot you're casting it.
This is true. But the creatures that are affected by it need to be able to see it.
Yeah.
So
Only
only
one is blind.
the one that's blind isn't affected at all. The other two get a 25 and a 20 on their wisdom saves.
Yeah, that beats D6.
Mm-hmm.
Shame. Oh well.
Nice try. You have anything else up your sleeve?
No.
Okay. And Vasta.
I can't see them because they're on the far side of the wall.
Mm-hmm. He completely blocks line of sight. You can move through the wall if you wish.
Oh yeah, that seems like a really brilliant idea. So what I think I will do is... How tall is the wall currently?
Oh, okay.
Wall of light is 10 foot high. Well, actually, these things would be taller than the wall, so you would technically see them.
Yeah. Right then.
One of them is rubbing his face.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do?
Shoot him.
I'm gonna blast the one that's rubbing its face.
Start blasting. Yep.
I'm, however, not burning my action surge yet because I don't want to.
You have advantage because it can't see you.
Yep.
And all of those hit.
Cool. What did we determine that was? Was it 85?
I think so.
What's your modifier for one?
Because I'm using sharpshooter, they are 17.
$85.
Yeah. 85 plus a D8. I'm not burning any of my other superiority time yet either, so this is gonna look like a weak sauce compared to most of my damage.
107.
Why does it feel embarrassing to say 107 weak sauce?
Alright.
Not terrifying.
Not yet, but I'm about to be in a couple more levels.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not moving or anything, so that's my turn.
Alright. So. Demios, how far would you say you were from the Cygors?
No range. I essentially sat in front of them. I'm tending to die.
Why? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
Fair enough. So does that mean you? Who left?
No.
Why did you
Oh, I
leave?
think Keith fell off.
Where did Seaman Key go?
Where'd the messenger go?
Probably upset the fact that Damios is trying to die without realizing that the whole reason is so that he can bring back Lila. Which I assume is why you're trying to get your character killed, so you have an excuse to bring back your other character, right, Dan?
Yeah, because I'm not enjoying playing this character. I said this the other week, and
Right. I'm not trying to fight you.
Anyway,
I'm trying to make sure that my
I'm just saying
brain...
I'm just not enjoying playing this character.
Okay. So,
yeah.
So anyway, the two side goals that can see are going to back up at least 15 feet away from you, and then charge. Actually, before they charge, they're each going to take a shot against you with their literal firearms. Get it?
I don't know which one.
Yeah.
So 25 and 16, do those hit, Demios?
25 does, 16 doesn't.
Yep, that's what I thought. So, ow. It's 29 points of fire damage, and then they charge. 2d20 plus 13. 22 and 28.
Hit.
So both hit. So that's going to be a total of 28 d10 plus 14. 188 points of piercing damage. And then they're going to punch you.
Whoop. Don't you?
Heard back from Key, panic.
D- 17 misses, doesn't it?
Yes, they both miss.
Okay. One of them swings wild and just doesn't hit you. The other one smacks his fist into the ground next to you. Okay. The one that's blind, is just going to bellow. Does he have any way to shake that off? Can he make a save? Ooh, and they all take 4d8 radiant damage again because they're all still inside the wall. That's fun. you want to roll that 48 again, please, Demios? You did.
16.
Okay. Okay, so and now it's automatic. No con save necessary. Boop-a-doop-boo. Okay. And turn passes back to Kitty.
What did I miss? Because I was doing something.
So the Cygors are still inside the wall of light. Demios is in there with them, taking the hits. The wall of light is about 10 foot tall, so these Cygors, being about 20 foot tall, are literally standing head and shoulders above the wall, which means you can still see them. And one of them is still blinded. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna start flying back towards the wall.
You start flying back towards the wall. Okay. And then?
Is there a way I can get in, or?
You can still cast spells in your owl form, and the owl still has flyby, and yay, Seaman Key is back. What do you want to do?
Can I try and do a flyby attack on one of them?
Sure.
Oh, God,
Giant
let's
owl,
see.
yes?
Yes.
So it's a d20 plus 3 to hit.
So d20 plus 3.
I think you'd be better off casting a spell through it, but it's up to you. Nat 20! That hits. And you do 4d6 plus 1 of slashing damage. 12 points of slashing damage, and since you are a high level druid, that attack counts as magical. Were you aiming for the one that was blinded?
Yeah.
Okay. Technically you'd have advantage on that, but you got a nat 20 anyway. So okay. Cool. Do you have anything else up your sleeve, Kitty?
No.
Okay. Seaman Key, what would you like to do? Noodle. Oh, typing. There we go. Strange noises coming from Vasta. I think he would want to protect his friend. So you would also run inside the wall of light? Or were you referring to a different friend? You can run inside and attack one of the Cygors if you want, but if you're still in the wall of light at the end of your turn, you will take damage. Do you want to run in and attack one? Okay. So, you run into the wall of light. And you attack. Roll to hit. Shadow Blade, very nice. And since you have an ally within 5 feet of you, I'm assuming you also want to use your sneak attack bonus. How many attacks? You don't know? You okay? What's the matter? What do you need? Okay. Could I what? I'm still. Okay. Do you have an extra attack? No, it's not written on your character sheet, but I think you probably should have had at least one from your... Okay, yes. Stick well, honey. Okay. Roll to hit. Please. That's a nat 20.
20.
The 13 misses, but that's still gonna be... That's still a critical hit with the Shadow Blade there. Yep, that's what I assumed. So one hit with the Shadow Blade, one critical hit with the Shadow Blade, and then a miss with the Shadow Blade. Unless you have some way to re-roll that. Roll the damage. Remember to add your sneak attack bonus as well, which, if you're applying that to that first attack, would be doubled also. So that would be 10d6 instead of 5. If I roll below a 10.
Does not apply to attack rolls.
Yeah, that's skill checks, not attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
$4d10. Well, that's just the Shadow Blade damage, yes? So we also need 10d6 for the sneak attack damage, as well as the damage from your tail and tentacle. Okay. That's 58 so far. Okay. So the damage from them will be halved because they do seem to be resistant to non-magical damage. Okay. And they're immune to poison. So. Okay. Do you have anything else up your sleeve, Seaman Key, or is that everything? Do you still get ink on them? Yeah, sure. You spray the one you're fighting with ink.
There we go.
Yay, someone light the ink on fire. Okay. Funnily enough, it might be possible for themselves to light the ink on fire, because, yeah, they're spitting fire from the... because I forgot to cast Green Flame Blade. Yes.
Ooh.
Anything else, Key? No. Okay. Demios, your turn. So you've... oh, my bad. You would... you do also, at the end of the turn, take damage from the Wall of Light. Demios, do you want to roll that 48? 15 points of radiant damage to Seaman Key. And then it's Demios' turn.
I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Can you have that? I don't think you can have that.
The dodge action could be taken as a
No.
normal action.
Seaman Key wants to halve the 15 points of radiant damage. I don't think they can, because it is neither requires a dex save, nor is it a hit. So yeah, I think you have to take all of it. Sorry. Okay, so Demios is taking the dodge action, which means that there'll be a disadvantage to hit. So they're sitting on the floor, but rolling out of the way.
Most likely moving my head out the way, minimum effort.
Minimum effort. Key not know this light burns. Yep, fair enough. Is there anything else you're doing, or are you just taking the dodge action?
Just taking the dodge action.
Okay. Nota! What do you do?
I whip.
Oh, Demios, you would also take the light radiant damage at the end of your turn.
From my own spell?
Yes. Any creature still inside the radius would, at the end of the turn, takes damage. Any creature.
I'm unconscious!
Okay, Nota, what do you want to do?
I will cast sleep on the I'll
The Zygos.
teleport. I'll on the Zygos teleport them, but just like to a branch above the box.
You're teleporting all of them?
Just I mean, if possible, like only a couple, or like
Okay, so let's have a look at the teleport spell.
yeah.
If you're worried about the Wall of Light, it just dropped when Damios fell unconscious.
This is also true.
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah. I was thinking of dropping them back into it, but yeah, he went unconscious. That dropped you anyway.
Spell transfer you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range, or a single object that you can see within range to a destination you select. Blah 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 blah. I don't see how you can teleport the Zygos.
Shame. I thought it would work, man. Willing creature. That's
Willing.
the name.
You do have
Yeah.
Psychic Scream.
I do have Psychic Scream. I'll do that. I'll do Psychic Scream, because I don't do that enough. And it's a cool spell.
So you can choose up to 10 creatures for your choice. So you can specifically target the 3 Cygors. Intelligence save.
It's the save, yep.
Da, 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 da.
DC 19.
I'm gonna roll it anyway, but they can't actually get 19. So they each take 14d6 psychic damage and are stunned. 49.
49. That's kind of weak.
What are you talking
that could be
about?
so much higher.
It could, but it's not. Get over
But
it.
well,
I mean, they're stunned.
They are indeed
true,
stunned.
and I will Bardic Inspo to next person.
Okay. So yeah, they're all stunned. They've all got little Tweety birds around their head. So speak only falteringly. Automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against them have advantage. Can't take actions or reactions. Okay. So, very well done. Vastur.
I would like to bonus action cast. What's that spell? Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
On the healthiest looking one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot it 8 times as I action surge.
Oof. And you have advantage because of stunned.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah, 20.
hit, miss, miss, hit, miss.
So how many misses?
The AC is 19. So 1, 2, 3.
So 3 misses?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will spend 3 superiority die
Okay.
to add precise strength to those.
Okay.
To see if I can up them. Okay, I forgot the thing.
You put the 4 or the 3. The 3. 3.
Yeah. 2, 10, 1. I don't think that's. I think that gets me only 2 more hits.
It does indeed only get you 2 more hits, but you've got a crit in there too.
Yep.
So you
Okay. So I still
But
get
it's-
the full effect of.
It's 7 times 17.
Yeah.
Now you could actually, instead of calculating it every time, you could just put.
I suppose I could probably put it in there.
You could just put that in like that.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to start doing, because I just usually like to have the number.
Yeah.
But plus, okay, D8 for because it is definitely taken damage.
Mm-hmm.
I've used 4 of my superiority die.
Mm-hmm.
I know this isn't going to work because their primary weapon is attached to them, but I wonder how it would function if I attempted to disarming attack on them. If like the bullet would fly up their arm and like disrupt their firing mechanism.
It's possible.
Oh,
Give it a try.
I will try adding a disarming attack on him. I will put that on the critical.
Okay.
I will also put the. While I'm thinking about it, I will make the critical the one that gets the bonus damage.
Is it dexterity to resist the disarming?
I think almost all of them are strength. Yeah, strength saving throw.
Okay, strength.
Yeah. DC 21. Yeah, that'll do it. So it doesn't disarm him, but I still get the extra damage.
Yeah.
And I do 180.
Oh! Ow!
And let's see, that's action, bonus action, action surge. I don't see any need to move. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
He's still standing. Better than ever did.
Hold on. I forgot something. Make that 201.
What did the extra 31?
I forgot to put in the Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh, right, yeah.
What?
Hunter's Mark damage. Okay. That's ridiculous. Alright.
211.
So... Scum target can make intelligence save at the end of its turn. Well, the DC's 19. They're not going to be... Yeah. So they're fucking stunned. They're still fucking stunned because they can't get out of it because they don't have a high enough fucking intelligence. So... Kitty, disassemble these motherfuckers. Avenge your fallen crewman. Captain Kitty.
Who's down?
Sorry?
Who is down? Who do I need to avenge?
Demios is down. But the Cygors are all stunned, so any attack you make against them have advantage. One of them, that has just taken a pummeling from Vastor, looks particularly, well, damaged.
Right. I'm going to shape change.
Okay.
Into an ancient crystal.
An ancient crystal dragon, or just an ancient crystal?
An ancient crystal dragon.
Okay. And then what? Because shape change spell is an action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Or would I be able to do it as a legendary action?
Yes. Prior to your turn. Yeah. And then, so, you would then already be a dragon on your turn. What would you do?
Yes. So I might need these stats up.
Ancient crystal dragon. So, funnily enough, you can, as a bonus action, change shape. But you also have the scintillating breath, and you have a multi-attack.
I'm going to use the scintillating breath.
Okay. Do you have any way of not hitting Seaman Key?
She can tank it like she did last time, right?
She's also large while these things are huge, so you could just aim above her head. If you wanted to.
I'm just gonna try and aim so I can get as much as I can.
Okay. Con save. 3d20 plus 13. 15, 19, and 31. DC's 22, so two fail, one succeeds. So you get to do 11d8 radiant damage. $42 to two of them. And 290. 130. Okay. And half to this one, so it's 21. Okay, one of them's down. Obviously, the one that Demios, excuse me, not Demios, Vaster had softened up for you, but one of them's down.
Hey, Vaster.
Anything else you're doing, Kitty?
Going to...
You can psychic step as a bonus action as well.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do, into the air.
60 feet in the air. Cool.
Yep.
Fun. When you're in the air, above the canopy, you can see several flying objects coming towards your position.
Oh, that looks fun.
Anyway, where are we? Seaman Key! The wall of light is down, because it went down when Demios went down. One of the Cygors is down. Two of them remain standing. What does Seaman Key do? Avenge! Alright, you're gonna do your Shadow Blade, Green Flame Blade combo this time.
Ooh.
Is the inked one still alive? Yes. Roll to do the hittings.
That one been fine.
That hits. Unfortunately, you don't get the sneak attack bonus anymore because... Oh, actually, yes you do, because you have advantage because they're stunned. Haha! So you could actually re-roll that if you wanted to, see if you get better than 26. It is better. It's not a crit, but it's better. Alright. So. Okay, do the tail and tentacle too, but let's see, it's a cantrip and you guys are now... Yeah. So it's going to be 4d8. So altogether it's going to be 68 damage to this one target, and then another 48 to a second target. You forgot the 2. Yep. Both of those hit, and you'd have advantage on those as well if you want to see if you can do better. Okay, still both hit. So, to the one that is covered in ink, you're going to do 6d8 psychic and fire damage, plus 5d6 sneak attack bonus. $45. What's the 1d8 for?
The tail, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Tentacle.
whichever one of the other attacks, the non-magical ones, so that you know to have that.
And you also do 4d8 damage to the other Saigo. Tail just inks him. Yep. $20. Very nice. Very nice. Okie dokie. They're still standing at the moment. Demios. Does the ink burr? Yes, the ink burr. Demios, can you make a death save? That's a success. At the start of its turn, it's going to take burning damage. Nota.
Yellow. I will. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I will run up, bite one, and then
You could also do Bestow Curse or Arms of Hadar or
I can. I will
Branding Smite and hit one. Yeah, you could
Branding Smite and hit one.
Branding Smite and bite if you want.
Branding Smite bite.
Branding Smite bite.
Actually, what does mislead do?
What does your speed do?
Mislead.
Oh, mislead. Basically, you can send you turn invisible and you send an illusory version of yourself somewhere else.
Oh, I could have used something that time. I will. Yeah, I'll Branding Smite bite.
Okay. D20 plus 9 with advantage.
Yep. Oh god damn it. Yeah. 20.
Just roll the D20 plus 9 again.
Right.
There we go. 26 hits.
Yeah.
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 And that's going to be a D8 plus 2 plus 2d6 radiant on top.
Shit. 14.
14 points of damage.
Also, DC, give me a escape DC 10.
The
Target is grappled when hit with bite. but they are big.
He's just grappled.
Oh, perfect.
Automatic.
Oh yeah, because he's
now on their turn they can try to escape, except they can't because they're stunned. Anyway, this is just cruel at this point.
Yeah, fish in a barrel.
Vaster.
I would like to. At the end of Nata's turn, I would like to take a legendary action to take one shot at one of them.
Go for it.
And then I'm going to go ahead and take my turn and take 4 more shots at that same one. But I'm going to move.
Stack them up.
As I use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to that one that I am shooting. I know what I'm doing, so I'll just figure it out.
Nat 20.
Oh dear God. Okay, so that is
6.
10 plus. Why do I feel sorry for the bad guys?
They are not bad guys. We just showed up in the forest.
Yeah, you have no idea. Yeah, they just
to
defended.
us.
To you, they're the bad guys. Yes.
Yeah, to us.
But to them, you're the bad guys. You're the ones who invaded their territory. Or whatever.
Fair, we tried to talk them out with it. We tried to talk it out.
Oh no! Because that crit was on the 1, so it's only 4d6. The crit was on the legendary action, which doesn't have the hunter's mark yet.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it accurate and don't go overboard.
They're marked, but marked is marked. Why wouldn't that trigger on the legendary?
Because I wouldn't have had a chance to move it. Until my turn bonus action. However, I do have a question on the other thing. As it kind of falls into the thing, kind of like sneak attack. My hunter's thing. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, it deals an extra d8 damage. Since legendary actions happen on somebody else's turn, would I get those?
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes that 3d8 then. I just want to make sure I'm being. I want to be fair. I don't want to mess with.
Space-time continuum.
I'm already broken enough. No, I'm already ridiculous enough. I don't want it to turn into something crazy where I'm just completely throwing the rules out and be like, I do whatever the fuck I want and I'm going to kill everything right now.
Holy shit. Okay.
I don't think you need to break the rules to kill everything right now.
Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Another one gone, another one gone.
Another one bites the dust. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright then. The psychos can't do anything because they're still fucking stunned. Kitty, do you want to swipe at the last one? There's only one left, still standing. Or do you want to foosh him again? Or do you want to pick him up in your mouth and toss him up in the air and see if he can fly?
Can I see if he can fly? Wait, I'm still in the air, aren't I? I wasn't.
Oh yeah, you're still in the air. You're still in the air. That's right. And you're seeing some incoming flying gizmos. Just like the Cygors, they look partly biological.
Right, I'm gonna see if I get my breath weapon back.
Okay. Nope.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly up to one and,
boop
bite him and claw him. Alright, so 3
Yep.
15
Yep.
20
Yep.
plus.
Yep.
Oh god, what's the plus? 15.
Yep.
I don't know. But yeah, it is.
Yep.
I just kind of took a guess there.
Yep.
It's plus 13, actually.
13.
Oh!
Yeah.
2 nat ones. Probably.
No.
That one.
It's like you treat me with fucking critical good stuff, and I treat me with critical bad stuff.
To be fair,
Right.
the partially metallic, biting into them would have, like chewing tinfoil. But anyway, you do damage with one of your claws. How much damage?
What's the damage? Dang it. Let me scroll up. Scrolling.
Keep scrolling.
2d6 plus 7. God damn.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 7. 10 points of damage. This small flying object goes... Why am I so ridiculous? Goes spinning through the sky. Key. There is one enemy standing. Are you going to do your green flame shadow blade combo again? Go for it. Yes, it's still stunned,
Yeah.
so you still have advantage.
They literally can't make the save to break the
Yes,
stun.
they actually cannot. Yes. They are stunned. Now and forever. They're just... fucked.
And realistically, we could walk away and he would never get unstunned.
They would have to be repaired by an external repair
Yeah,
unit.
because there's no time limit on Psychic Scream.
Yep. It's ridiculous, but that hits. No, not 20. That's right.
But also no nat 1.
Yeah.
True.
$68 plus 5d6. Well, it was 5d6, not 66, but 50 points of damage is still going to be more than enough. Another one bites the dust. Da.
Crunchy, bunch.
Yep, they're all down.
Dead.
Oh, down. Keep stabbing. Notta, you hear a voice in your head.
Plug me into them.
Do you want to have merch?
I want to know what they know.
Go for it.
So how are you going to get the shuttle over to the Cygor?
I will.
Demios, do you want to take another couple of death saves to see if you have died or if you're just unconscious? Key's acting like you're dead, but you might not be. Okay, that's a death.
Yes!
Try again.
Do you want us to help out?
No, they want... Oh.
As in, with the death. With the anti-death.
One moment. If I succeed this, then yes, stamp on my corpse.
Okay.
Oh,
Kick my ass! Kick my fucking ass!
Can I land on you?
You can drop a large rock on me as far as I care. Technically, I'm undead. I can't die.
How many
I've got a
times
funny one actually. As
Rocks
Captain
fall,
Kitty,
everyone dies.
as Captain Kitty knocks another drone out of the sky, it lands directly on Demios's face.
Oh, damn, I'm dead. Oh,
I would
back
like
Lila.
while they're doing that, or I want to walk up and double tap the things on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure that those things stay down.
Fair enough. Meantime, I guess Nota is uncoiling a cable from the ship to one of the Cygors, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be doing that to go.
Investigate the Cygor, see if you can find a connection port.
15.
After a little bit of inspection, you do see something that looks like a hookup on the back of their heads. However, this cable does not fit in that port.
AI, could you warp the port to fit this?
What do you see?
What is the shape of said port?
Do a roll investigation to see how well you analyze and therefore describe the
It's a USB-C to lightning port.
Okay. The end of the cable changes shape to fit the socket that you've described.
And I will plug favorite friendly neighborhood AI in to the Minotaur thingamabobs.
Processing data. Holy shit.
Oh, that's rare for you to say that. God, is it that bad?
Is it that what?
Is it that bad for you to be saying that?
This thing's connected to everything else.
Whoa.
Unplug me now.
I will do that. I do not want my AI mind fucked.
They're coming.
What's coming?
It's sending more eyes, more fists.
That is our time to run. Are you fine with us keeping? Because Nota would like to keep Demios's body to give it a good burial, and also we don't want the planet having evidence. But are you fine with that, Dan? As in player.
Demios, Dan, body leave here or take with? Dan? Dan?
Are you going to be upset if we take your body to give it a proper burial?
You can bury me, but considering he's technically undead, I don't recommend it if I've seen any horror movies.
Brains.
Burial by fire, then, I guess.
You're not...
You're not undead. You got a haunted one background,
Yeah.
but you're not undead.
Yeah, you're... just because you're Warlock of the Undead does not mean you actually become undead. It just gives you properties similar to the undead.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Neither Death Knights
I thought you didn't want to come
or
back.
Warlocks
No,
of the Undead.
zombies are funny.
Zombies are funny.
So, yeah, you're just a dragon with a lot of command and power over
technically,
undead, but not...
If you did want to bring Demios back, you could come back as a what are they called? Dreadlock? No, not Dreadlock.
I know the one you're talking about. Do you really want to give me a fort?
Deathlock.
Do you really want? Do you really want to give me advantage on death saving throws?
If you want to be reborn, you can be reborn.
No, thank you.
Okay, good, because your face
I want
is
to bring back the.
Your face is smashed.
I want to bring back the political war crime, which is Lila.
I know.
I mean, theoretically, even to become like a reborn, his soul would have to want to come back, and if the soul doesn't want to come back, no resurrection or any other kind of.
Except.
I'm just saying.
Although, yeah, they're still considered humanoid, aren't they? Reborn.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, Nottle will do his best to drag the body back.
I'll try to convince. Hey, Key, we've done all we can for right now. There's more incoming. We should leave. I'll get Damios' body, and Vester will easily pick him up, sling him over one shoulder, and carry him off.
Would Vaster also want to grab the broken drone, or to analyze it?
That may be more than he. I mean, I know he can carry a lot, but that may be more than he feels comfortable carrying if they're trying to run away from a bigger fight.
Fair.
FYI, Demios does have a will. It's a very simple one. When he dies, all his stuff must be auctioned off.
Fight over my shit, bitches.
Yes, no, it's more bidding war for all my shit, bitches.
Anyway, so I'm assuming you're all flying back to the ship, either in not a shuttle or making your own way back to the ship. Yes.
Yeah, I would have, whilst in the ship, I would have Demios' body I'd have Vaster take Demios' body to the back of the ship.
Okay.
And I'll just sort everything from there.
Okay. As you are heading back, and anyone else who happens to be in not a shuttle would hear AI babbling very quickly about artificial intelligences networked together, communicating with each other, running the world, creating monsters to make people fear, creating cities where people are safe, always watching through the eyes of the users. Just, it sounds like paranoid nonsense. Just babbling.
Did we wind up where I just think we wound up? We did.
Bad, Anthony. Stop evil laugh.
No, he's laughing evilly because I, out of character, figured out what thing we landed on.
Which world? Nah.
Or a very good guess, anyway.
I'm going to confirm it for you. Toward the end of its babbling, it just starts repeating the same strange word over and over again. Environ.
Yeah, the world of the Environ network.
Uh-huh.
I knew it. After you started saying AI stuff working together, I'm like, all right. So sorry, I was trying to find something that was kind of in between what we're used to and what we've kind of wanted to see. I'll take us back to something more suited to our style after we've all had a rest and recovered from the wall.
You don't want to explore? Come on.
Do it. Explore. Do it.
Or maybe we land a little closer to one of the cities instead of the wilderness here. I don't know. It's up to you, Captain.
Yeah.
But I suggest whatever we do, it's after a rest.
Yeah, maybe after. Yeah, once AI has calmed down, you may get a better idea of where's safe. But you get back to the ship. You rest. You do get chased a little bit by some more techno-organic drones, but they can only go so far up. It doesn't seem like they are designed for higher atmosphere. So you lose them, you get back to the ship, you can rest and recover and have a funeral service for your fallen comrade.
Gathered here today to witness not to witness the death, she's already died.
To say goodbye to a beloved companion. Yes. And we'll put a pin in it there. Go.
What's like? I did fill out the health and safety risk assessment. Was death on there?
That was only.
Death is covered.
Death is covered. All right. So we'll put a pin in it there. I hope anybody listening to this has enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. If you have, please like and subscribe and click the bell in YouTube. And of course, you're more than welcome to join the Games and Geekery Discord server. There is a link in the description below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,
have a good game.
So, I must say, each death does bump up your life insurance.